afterwards
start
anyway.
streaming, and it doesn't matter till I click this public.
And then along came stream.
Hold on.
It was a complete fucking meme.
I haven't shut my door.
He hasn't shut his door because his mother is too mean. She's not, she's lovely.
Oh, you're a bit quiet, actually.
Am I? Oh, yeah, hang on, let me move my mic a bit closer.
No, I was just watching.
Nom.
Are you eating, Taylor? Is that what you're saying?
No,
Oh.
I was making a reference to Mike eating, even though you weren't doing anything of the sort.
Nom nom nom.
I don't know what your Keating is, but... Gosh, Mickey, you fucking bitch.
Oh.
Clearly, this context would say it's you.
No, what?
No. Fucking. Come on, chubby fingers type.
Do it.
Honestly, I've had finger cramp the last few days.
Oh, no.
And that sounds stupid, but I've been really trying to hit those notes on the guitar, and my chubby little fingers don't let me do any like majors really well.
You play the guitar.
I know the feeling.
Get in my band now.
But like, I'm really trying to get okay with like what do they call them? Like the form, not form. Is it form? Like your finger structure when you're doing the chords. Like,
I think it's form. I have no idea. I'm self-taught.
That's what I mean. I know. That's why I don't have a fucking damn clue.
No, but I'm self-taught without internet. I don't know any of the terms.
Oh, I have.
I had to reinvent the wheel, my dude.
I have a guitar. What's it called? Ultimate guitar for that.
Oh hell yeah, dude! Ultimate guitar.
I think I have that.
Fuck it, I'm gonna get rocks.
It's a site.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's all.
What did I have then?
Right. Anyway, edit.
Chlamydia.
I hope I didn't go public on chlamydia.
That is a If you went now, imagine if you hadn't, and that's the first thing that they. I hope I didn't go public on chlamydia.
Oh, I have Rocksmith. That's it.
Oh, is Rocksmith any good? Like generally, we're live by the way.
Oh sweet, okay. I'm gonna play a little background song while you guys talk about Rocksmith and chlamydia. Farewell to all the earthly remains. It's amazing, actually.
What?
Whenever I play this, Taylor goes quiet because he really likes it.
Is that? Are you playing ukulele?
Yeah.
Oh, I love a ukulele. Hold on.
I love the ukulele.
You've made me wanna. 2 seconds. Let me get the jam. We can.
I'm telling you, join my band. There's a little pub down the road from me that'd take us in.
Hello and welcome to the music stream. Apparently.
You're a bard. Shut up.
Yeah, but I can't play my instrument.
I like how this is still my first Dungeons and Dragons game.
It is still his first
Not
game.
now. Hello, godly Greek. Speaking of Greek mythology. Oh, man. Good times to be had today, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I am just going to advertise the hell out of this stream, because that's what you do when you're passionate about something. You never shut up about it until you alienate everyone. We're going to use hashtag D&D as well. We're really going to get them. Oh my god, my keyboard's reset itself again.
Hello.
Hello.
Future reference if we need the guitar here.
You should have been a fucking bard.
Hey, Godly Geek, how are you? To be honest, I don't even know if it's in tune. Where are we?
I like sucking cock. I'm as hard as a rock. Oh my god, look at the size of that webcam.
Which one? Oh, I know.
I just looked in on the stream and it's like, where's the D&D? This is mostly Jord.
Yeah. That's better. It's really weird. Like, like the aspect ratio of the webcams like being a bit of a nonce. Bit of a nonce it is.
Yeah, that's all right there.
I'm
Right, well, shall we get started immediately, or would we like to wait for people to filter in a little bit more?
YouTube's notification system is terrible, so I am gonna say it's up to you. Hey, Arnie Parks.
Well, we can get started. It's going to be uploaded anyway, and all we're doing is pissing off people who, you know,
with some bad music.
Yeah. Hello, on Pax and not N.
Hello, not
Ears
N.
and tingling.
Hello, Carly.
Oh god, I got a Danganronpa profile picture. Oh, and it's Kibo as well. Ugh.
Oh no! Wait,
I'm gonna alienate more of the audience. Where my Peko Yama gang at? Come on. And hello, Elegant Desire.
Right.
I'm doing good, thank you. Right, okay. Well, let's get straight into it then. Gentlemen, last time on the Inscrutables, Dax brought a quest board back to the party's shared accommodation to kickstart their adventuring career. Torin talked down a recruiter from the newly reformed Advent of Scales and flirted with everyone he could. Marcus remained the last man standing in a vicious alley brawl after his fiendish heritage was used to springboard an assault that led them to some head honchos in the city defenders, and Irons, against his will, alluded to his true nature under the mountain of metal that is his armor. With two lovable pets in the form of Fudd and Slink, a pair of pseudo-dragons, and new lifelong friends by the names of Puddles and Adarak, the party awoke the next day to find a quest sitting on their quest board. Dax can't sit still as you all wait in the Adventuring Guild to meet the client. Oh man, are you guys as excited as I am?
There is a new quest.
Yeah.
Describe
Yeah. We're here. We're in the Adventuring Guild right now.
You know.
Is this meant to come up on the webpage? Because all I see is the Inscrutables.
Yeah. No, there isn't a map for this.
Oh, I thought I was waiting for a map to load. I was like, hey.
You guys are in the Adventuring Guild waiting for your client. You know,
Gotcha.
and scene.
Finally, our first adventure. I'm looking forward to this one.
Oh, see, he gets it. Why can't you be more like him, Irons? You always give me the cold shoulder.
Well, he's made of iron. It tends to be cold.
Is he? I thought there was a guy in there.
Oh, yeah, but his shoulder is there, and it's look at it. Look at it.
What? Okay, look. All right, I'm gonna have to teach you something about anatomy, which is something I never thought I'd have to say to you.
Hey, I know my anatomy.
Yeah, you know your female anatomy, maybe. That's a pauldron. The shoulder goes in it.
I'm
Should
not
have known
sure
my
that
joke
he
would go
could
over your head.
Well,
All right, you can't both be talking to me at the same time like that, all right? I got these big ears for show. They don't do shit for hearing. As you guys are all bickering, a small Lagomorph girl wanders in, looking around for you all, and hurries over when she sees you. A Lagomorph, for those who don't know, is a race similar to rabbit folk that I made pre-Tashers. So that's another thing the book ruined for me. They come in two forms, Vjara and Björni. They're tall and short, respectively, with the little ones being very scientific, and the big ones being expert scavengers and explorers. The little girl runs up and goes, "Hello. Hey, kid. Are you the people that can save my teddy?" Dax looks at the rest of you. I don't know, are we?
Sure.
You're the one with the quest.
we can save your small stuffed toy.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. What can you tell us about him? You got any descriptors? Dax gets out a notebook and a quill. He's brown and fluffy, and I've had him since I was very, very little, and his name is Graham. And... No, kid, where'd you drop him? Whereabouts is he? The little girl thinks for a moment. We were going from my home to here. It was a big tree place, and it was near this side. Dax nods. Okay, so by the sounds of it, that's the redwood. You guys ever been there? He looks up at you guys.
I have not, no.
No.
I don't think I've ever left city.
Marcus, you have been there.
Oh, I have been there. Yes, I've been there before.
It's a good place to hunt monsters.
Ah, good to know.
That also means it's rather dangerous, though. Ah, yeah, your hunting contingency stuff, right?
Yes.
What is there to hunt?
Many beasts. Many challenging beasts also.
Ah,
So,
I see.
proceed with the
Well,
mission.
challenge is not something we're looking for. Still, don't worry, kiddo. We'll get your bear back. Last thing to cover is payment. She nods enthusiastically and reaches into her bag. I have 2 copper. Dax looks at the rest of you quickly. All right, one second, kiddo. Huddle, guys.
Right.
Irons bends down to half his height.
You're still too tall. Dax leans in with the rest of you, jumping onto the waiting room chair to be at the appropriate height. So we can't charge a kid, right? Can we?
No, I think we can.
We really gonna do this over 2 copper?
We are
Yes.
going into the redwood.
Oh, yeah.
I am unsure of
Thank
the
you,
danger
Carly.
inside, but
Hey,
if
no,
it's
thank you very much.
anything of the challenge you say.
Okay.
Look, if he can make it in and out alive, I'm sure we can do it.
So let's get this straight. We're doing this purely because we would then be known as the people that then helped a child get her teddy back from the redwood.
Yeah, paid an exposure. Now, alternatively, would you like to be known as the guys who charged a child to get their teddy back? To be fair, that's probably like the least bad thing you've done this week.
I look in my pockets. I mean, she does have more money than me right now.
What have you been spending it on?
What else?
Hookers.
Pseudo dragons.
You guys got pseudo dragons?
Shush.
I told you to just get some milk.
You didn't see them, alright? They
We
were
bought-
adorable.
We bought pets.
Oh my god. Okay, that's it. You guys are never going on a town session without me again.
But it's particularly
for the best.
interesting.
I
I
may
feel
have-
like you shall change your mind once you see them.
Listen, I got a heart of steel, okay? Ain't nothing gonna FUD crawls out from over your shoulder. Okay, alright, fine. You get away with it this once, but I swear to God. Excuse me. Yeah, hold on. Alright, so what's the deal? We charging this kid or what?
No,
No,
we will be fine.
it would be wise not to.
I have
I-
confidence in our own abilities.
I turn around and kneel to the child. It's okay. We don't need payment for this.
Oh, okay.
Just make sure you plug
Are
us
you
on your
sure?
Instagram.
Payment will be seeing you happy.
Okay, don't put it like that.
Just clarify you're after a mother there, please.
What? There's nothing. He is a
Deception.
child.
Deception. The child will roll against that, I guess. You son of a bitch. Oh man. Who the heck sounds like Peter Griffin?
It's not me.
That guy.
That's Dax.
I have to go with that.
Oh yes, because
New York.
Brooklyn is so close to Rhode Island.
Next door neighbor.
That's the closest to
think it
Peter
is.
Griffin out of
Is it?
these guys.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Road.
How the hell does this sound like Peter Griffin?
I think it's just the what's it? Fucking. Hold on.
Of course, the what's it.
Yeah, it's the what's
I'm
it.
foolish.
Well, it's close to
Should've
Boston.
known the what's it. Damn it.
It's close to Boston.
It's Boston.
Which is, I would say not that
No, you
far.
sound like Joey from
It's
fucking.
yeah, to be
Well,
fair, they're not that far.
you sure
Yeah, that
did
one.
fuck me in the ass. I did, yes, and I will do so again to your blind sister. Oh, come on, Yokes. Wow, Joey, he sure is going to pound your sister. It's true.
Could it be?
And
any
technically,
more incest?
because of my Millennium Puzzle, it's a freeway. Right, anyway. The
Anna.
four of you head out towards the gate, the east gate, preparing to venture out of city, across the fields to the southeast, and down into the redwood. A massive forest of redwood trees that divides city from the Ligovian town of Leum. As you walk through the street, Marcus, Dax chats with you. Alright, so we're relying on you out there, right? You got a good pair of eyes in your head, being an archer and all that. And you got that, hunter's instinct or whatever.
Ah, yes, my brilliant hunting instinct. Never failed
course.
me. Never failed
I
me.
don't fancy being some Goralon's chew toy, okay? So, watch my back and I watch yours. Sound good?
Sounds good.
Yeah, I knew. Took you on for a reason. He offers you a fist bump.
I gladly accept.
He does the little explosion fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Marcus,
we are nerds.
Marcus Marcus turns towards Torrin and asks, "Torrin, do you still have your book on educating our ant pets?"
Thorin looks up from the book on educating pets. Maybe.
I forgot what they're called.
Hey, if they're untrained, you guys ain't bringing them.
Ah, never mind. They're not here then. Never mind. Forget Marcus
No,
said
but
anything.
we can stop off back at home. But listen, man, if you want them to keep on living, you better make sure they're fully trained before you take them out,
Side
especially
note.
outside the walls.
Side note.
Yeah,
How
you're right.
how does that? Do we do that when we're back at home then? Train them.
That would be a downtime activity, yes.
Oh, okay. Lovely, jubbly. All right. Ignore I said that.
So during time skips, you can say to me, well, I'll say, okay, there's going to be like a few weeks pass or whatever. You can be like, oh, I'd like to train the animals through that. And I'll say, shut up!
Is that how I sound?
Yeah.
I don't say yeah, but say that.
Hello.
Hey!
My
Hey,
name
come
is
back!
George. It's just George.
He's got a chippy.
Let me tell you why the woman with the mirrors is actually Satan.
And while you're here, stop at my local chippy. Let's go. My dad runs it. Anyway.
I got a theory. It's that you're a bitch.
It's on your face. That's no theory.
The little nightmare here is your face.
That's just Kermit the Frog. That is not what I was doing. Hell, you're a bitch.
Hey, Web Pace. How are you?
Hello, Web.
Confirmed.
Hello, Web Place. Welcome to D&D.
I'm going to commit suicide. I can't say it.
We're all playing. We're all playing Grung.
See, you got
Right.
some problem with your pets.
Okay. You guys drop the pets off back home, and
Yeah.
you give them plenty of food to last them, a couple days.
And Fudd needs about a good few bags to last him a day.
You are now destitute. And after heading back through town, you arrive at the east gate and head through the toll. The sensors on the side scanning you for any dangerous magical artifacts. Nothing dangerous is detected, obviously, except for, of course, Torrent's penis. So you all head down the wide dirt road leading into the horizon.
It's ribbed for her pleasure.
It's got thorns on it, not for her pleasure, I can guarantee you.
Can I see this forest on the map, by the way? You know,
Yeah. So if you go to the map of Ocarthal,
Yeah.
you guys are going from city to Leum. It's that big forest there.
city.
Very big pine trees.
So we're going through
Right
the
underneath your
forest
your
alone.
shores.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's the forest directly below you.
Yeah, no worries. Oh yeah, I forgot the webcam. I thought, wait, below me.
Also, Senjiro has become a little theorist and has given you £9.
Really? I can't see that.
Wait a minute.
Where's that on?
Wait a minute. No, hang on a minute. That wasn't Senjiro. That was Carly.
Did that...
Why is YouTube such a pile of shit?
They can get as many Tim the Tatmans they want, but they need to fucking fix it before they do.
Yeah, Carly has donated £9. Thank you.
That was ages ago.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Well,
like
it only
10
just came up for me.
What?
YouTube is shit.
Fuck it. Just look, we're playing D&D.
Hey, donos are donos, my dude. Anyway. Until we start getting hundreds of them every minute, then we'll find a stop to just call those out. Right.
Stop to smell the donos.
Yeah. The sun breaks through the clouds and suppresses the winter chills as the wind brushes through the grass alongside you. You find the odd caravan rattling past you on their way to or from Layam, or perhaps capital from even further beyond, with goods, but mostly the road is clear and reserved for yourselves. And this gives you the opportunity to chat if you so wish.
Lovely day we're having.
Oh yeah, you want to talk about the weather?
Well, what else are we going to talk about?
I don't know. What did you guys get up to in town yesterday?
Well, we acquired.
I got most of it, but you said something about a water elemental.
Yeah, you should meet Puddles. He's a lovely chap.
He wanted to know whether he could swim.
I thought he said he was frightened of water.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because he is afraid he cannot swim.
Oh yeah.
What the fuck?
I know.
I've che-
he is
I-
a
you know-
water elemental.
I've changed my mind. I don't want to hear about what you did yesterday. Still, Torin, how you doing being outside the city?
It's dirtier than I imagined.
You used to.
Oh, right, because you know a lot about being dirty, huh?
So
Have you ever actually worked a manual job?
That depends.
And he doesn't mean the shaft.
I suppose his current one is rather hands-on.
Yeah.
What, his current job or his current broad?
He's still
As it
thinking
happens, I'm in between. Like,
her legs.
Oh, you're bisexual. Gotcha. What about you, Irons? You got a woman? Or he looks back at you. Suit of armor? With a breastplate?
I do not have a wife. No.
Ah, that's a shame. You seem like such a stand-up guy, in that I never see you sit or lay down.
or stop.
Seriously though, like, you know, what kind of brought you to the hero work?
I was blessed with the power from an unknown source. And I decided to use it
Logan.
for good rather than bad.
That's
And
admirable.
when that failed, you came here. I understand.
Well, just make sure you keep this asshole in check. I've known Torrent probably the longest here, and, well, he's lucky I'm not like most of my kind. Otherwise, we would very much be a codependent relationship that only spirals towards chaos.
How
Hey,
is that
Bendy.
not what we're like?
He thinks for a minute.
So,
I know when you're going too far.
Okay.
Torrin, how'd you feel
Marcus?
about not getting into Ingrid? You still thinking about her?
You do not want to do that.
I was merely being polite.
Yeah, being polite, sure.
Politeness is not that intimate.
I mean, we
Maybe
could
not for
get a
you.
discount if you did.
I don't get wet fingers from being polite.
I
I'm just ribbing on you. Honestly, if you're looking for love like you keep fucking telling me you are, that ain't the way to go about it. I mean, hell, I could make a point about the greatest scenario of it. Going around being a fuckboy ain't the way to go about finding love. You can't just fuck your way to the woman or man of your dreams.
That's one way to find an STD, I would have
I
thought.
mean, you don't know until you try.
But you have tried. Many, many times.
So many times.
Yeah, Seed's a big place.
I can't sleep without hearing a consistent banging. Like, if you're not in the house for some reason, I can't sleep. It doesn't feel right anymore.
You're touring into my ears, Torin.
100% of the times you have tried, you have failed. Does that not say something?
What's the definition of insanity again?
Doing something over and over again and expecting a different result.
Right, that thing Torrin does.
Hey, I get the result I'm looking for.
You feel true love? Doing what you do?
Do you not go to bed empty in your soul?
No.
Christ, Marcus.
Jesus Christ, man.
Oh my god.
Alright, so the dude uses the fucking pork sausage a bit much, but come on, saying the guy doesn't have a soul.
Holy shit. I've told you several times, Marcus, everybody has a soul.
Sorry. I don't know myself.
Yeah, except for gingers.
Oh.
Even gingers. Even
You're
the
too
beasts
nice for
we
your
are-
own good.
Even the beasts we are about to fight in the Redwood, if any.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what do you know that I don't? Torrin, why you here? I like you being here. Don't get me wrong. You're my mate. You're my pal. But being a hero, really? You never seem like the type.
Yeah, well, is there a type for being a hero?
Yeah, heroic people. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, because we ain't.
Hey, I just do what I find interesting, and right now, it's beating the shit out of people that steal someone's bear. Even if
Is
it's
that-
a tree.
Is that it? You just find it interesting? I don't think someone up and risks their own life for other people just because they find it interesting. Not unless you're some 700-year-old elf that's just looking for an excuse to die.
You are what you leave behind. And I don't want to just be the floozy at the bar that everyone seems to think I am.
Maybe it's time to write a hit song.
Okay, firstly, how dare you?
All of my hits are bangers. What are you on about?
All of his bangers are hits.
Hey.
Like, at least 1 out of 50 people know who he is.
Oh, true.
In city. In our district of city.
Yeah. You beat up someone yesterday that heard of me.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
very proud.
Yes.
Still, you are what you leave behind, huh? Well, I guess I'm shit then. Well, we got a lot of walking to do, so if this is how fast conversation dries up, we're kind of screwed.
We're nearly there. It's fine.
What about you, Marcus? Why'd you had a good thing with the hunting, right? What got you to hero work?
Searching for the one trophy that would satisfy me. And helping other people, I suppose.
Oh, so same as Torrin.
Yeah, kind of. But not bitches, riches.
No, Torrin wants both.
Oh, okay. Maybe we have something more in common than we thought, Aaron.
I guess you kind of already were helping people by keeping the monster population down, huh?
Indeed.
This is sort of just the same job, different title, huh?
Yeah, I suppose. Different day job. Not
Then
the
why
same.
change it?
I don't know. It's the consistent day in and day out of having no one around me. Just hunting.
Man, maybe you should read your own personality traits, ideals, bonds, and flaws, huh?
Yeah, it's just. I was just looking at that.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'll get back to you. Irons, what about you?
I sister respect.
What about you, Irons? You get this power, you want to help people, but is that it? It's just altruism? No quest for unholy revenge, or, you know, you don't want to get so rich that you can have an armor made of gold instead?
I have a powerful grudge against the advent of scales, specifically.
Yeah, I'm just gonna see if I know who those guys are. Let me have a check. Let me look in my character sheet real quick. Just roll a history check real quick on that one. And those them dragon guys, right?
Put into the most simple terms possible.
Hey, it's the only language I understand, big guy.
Cult of Isaiah.
Hmm.
They took my daughter.
Oh no.
It like kidnapped or
Dead.
oh,
I'm sorry, Irons.
I'm sorry. I asked if you had a wife.
But I keep marching forward.
Well,
I've got more than a few things to answer for.
Just as my daughter can protect herself, many others are the same. And so I protect them for them. You see?
yeah, I get that. And this kid needs a bear.
Oh, so sad. Jesus Christ.
Could everyone please tell me what their passive perceptions are?
15.
That's not in
I'm
skills,
15.
is it?
It's below skills. Literally directly below them. Big number, passive wisdom perception.
15.
Okay.
13.
Torrin? 13. Torrin's too busy thinking about what he looks like.
Yeah.
As for the rest of you, you spot a wagon parked up ahead. It had passed by you about an hour before, and now it's pulled up alongside the road. Hang on, slow down.
Hmm?
He points.
Oh,
It just seems to
Just
be
a
the
wagon.
thought.
I don't like this.
Perhaps they're taking a break.
Taking a break. It's like we're barely out of city. We've only been going for a few hours.
I wouldn't take a break in the middle of a forest.
We're not in the forest yet. We're in the field. But I don't see anyone walking around. Besides that, it's like midday.
perhaps they're having lunch.
I like how you say that sort of so chippy. Perhaps having lunch.
You know, horses can keep walking while people inside the carriage have lunch, right?
Maybe the horses are eating lunch. I don't know. I don't know what horses do.
No, I'm not laughing at you. It was just the prospect of a horse just like having bacon and eggs.
Yeah, you're right.
Do you want me to cut that up for you, Henry the horse? Yes, my hooves are stuck. I can't get the hooves in the yoke.
If you're
I
so
don't know,
worried,
man.
we can go talk to them.
Is there anyone
All
there?
right.
Can we see
A
anything?
feeling.
Things can be solved with words.
Okay, all right. But, you know, I don't like this. It's quiet. Keep your guard up.
I always have my guard up.
In that case, roll me perception. You don't always have your guard up. You fucking lied to me. Danks is gonna roll perception.
Oh my.
Oh my god.
What a little bugger.
Well, he's got big ears. I guess they're
Oh,
not
yeah.
just for show.
They start to twitch.
Yeah. Marcus, would you like to roll perception as well, since you were instructed to keep a good lookout?
Yes.
Ah, it's close.
Ooh.
His ears are probably rendered half useless with all the things he stuck through them.
Well, no, they're only in the fleshy bits. It's all right. It's like piercings.
Like cartilage.
Well, Dax kind of folds his arms and says, "Yeah, I hear some grumbling from the back of the carriage. It
Yeah,
looks
good.
kind of jostling every once in a while, but it looks like the driver's still in the driver's seat. You can see his cloak hanging off the side."
Perhaps we shouldn't say hello. They seem busy.
It's a lot of jostling, honestly. It looks like you're in there.
Kind of what I meant.
Hmm.
Maybe we can get in on that.
So are we sneaking by, or are we just gonna walk like nothing happened?
Is
The latter.
All
None
right.
of our business.
What a disgusting place.
Hey, nothing like a bit of roadside dogging. And thus, you all stroll straight by. Also, Jord, if you click the as icon below chat, you can change to Marcus so that it comes up with Marcus when you roll.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
That's all right.
I'll check that.
It resets every time you reload, so you know.
Oh, look, it's a Corsa card. They're in a Corsa.
Right. So, you guys start to just walk by, and now you can all hear the sort of talking from the back of the carriage. A lot of deep, gruff voices, it sounds like. It doesn't sound like they're fucking each other, though. It sounds like they're moving things.
Are they in a panic move, like scrambling, or?
No, it all seems rather light-hearted. You occasionally hear, like, "Hey, nothing. Hey, hey."
Oh.
All right.
Sounds like the pub down here.
Yeah, it sounds like a pub. It sounds like a bunch of construction. It sounds like a bunch of builders moving some gear.
Time to shout, "Oi, oi!"
I take a glance.
Yeah.
I say if we get to the front of the wagon before something else happens, I take a glance up at the driver.
Okay. A working class looking human with a flat cap hat and thick mutton chops sits in the driver's seat. However, he is pinned in place by several javelins to his chest,
Oh.
and his hands still cling to the reins, his face frozen in the surprise of his last moments before his heart was skewered.
So I'm
I reach my arm out to stop the party, and put my fingers to my lips.
You stand still, staring at this sudden graphic scene, and a clattering from the back of the carriage announces the departure of whatever dwelt within. Dax quickly points to the undergrowth at the side of the road.
I would like to pull out my shield and mace.
Okay. Yeah, there's a large boulder nearby, and Dax gestures that you should all get down behind it with him.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody roll stealth.
Can I pull out my arrow, bow? Whatnot.
Absolutely.
I will do that then.
It does it automatically?
Yep.
I pull out my whatever it is.
Since when has that been a thing?
Loot. I pull out my loot as figure.
You're gonna start singing yellow.
Okay.
Spells.
No, not yellow. What's the one where
Everyone
scientist?
except Marcus failed, but Marcus succeeded by such a high amount that it raised the average to just enough to succeed.
Hey.
I did
The
some bit.
DC was 14.
Oh shit.
Oh. Right, yeah, so you guys get down behind the rock. I'm going to take you to a map.
Oh yay! I love the map. Do you make these?
Sometimes I put the assets together, other times I use several different, resource makers who make full maps. This one is by 2 Minute Tabletop.
Oh, I love it when I've got like a visual.
Yeah, me too. I try to put visuals on as much of my campaigns as possible.
Oh, so
That's why we got like the very nice quest board and
yeah,
all of the tokens and such.
I'm very
And the
spoiled.
art. You're very what?
I'm very spoiled. It's my first time and I get all these luxury bits.
Honestly, yeah. I mean, you saw what mine looked like. You get green color background. That's it.
Oh wait, I think my camera's in the way. Hold on, let me move it. Do you reckon that's an okay place to put the camera? Just because I'm getting in the way.
I don't know. An error occurred, and I'm not allowed to see anymore.
Oh.
I'm just reloading the stream. Oh baby, we got a dislike. Someone doesn't like D&D. Let's go, boys.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You made it.
Yeah, I
son.
think copyright is a better place for your camera. Yeah.
Yeah.
We are officially controversial.
It's because I said that black people,
Oh
you know.
God.
Yeah, they exist.
they should be treated like just as good. Highly controversial. Some people think they should be treated better.
God.
Anyway, yeah. So you guys are watching the back of this wagon
Yeah.
as several orcs climb out the back with burlap sacks and crates in their hands,
Oh no.
laughing and kind of jostling them and chatting to one another. Dax's eyes widen when he sees them, and he bites down on his lower lip when he spots the tribe marking painted onto their armor. Then, the last orc in the group exits. I will move all these other geese arrows out the way.
Hey, Shadow 6.
He hops down and walks around to the road.
Lord.
Yeah, say something.
In character?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you'd have to roll stealth again.
Then no.
I would not give you disadvantage from your heavy armor, because it's speaking. But it's only a +2.
I don't want to risk that. Am I right? Thanks.
Yeah, so... yeah, this last orc, he's big, but his features are squinted and deeply lined. And he has a chin-strap beard of grey hair and plenty of scars to show he survived,
Oh dear.
proving his toughness at a glance. Most notably, however, is his sword, a bulky single-bladed longsword that constantly glows as if it were freshly pulled from the forge. I am going to show you what this man looks like.
Ooh.
Could I gesture to the rest of the party?
Yeah,
Damn.
there's
Ashgarn.
Lorne.
I don't want to.
What do you gesture?
It's a kind of attack, yes or no?
Roll me. Instead of doing that, could you please roll me intelligence?
Okay.
Do we know anything about this person per se?
No.
Nothing.
Well, you certainly don't.
Okay.
9. Yeah, you aren't sure if you could win this fight or not. They're orcs. I mean, fucking orcs, man. You fuck them. But on the other hand, orcs big scary.
Do we?
I glance at Dax.
Dax grips the handles of his short swords and seems ready to spring out and charge at them. But he stops, his ears twitching, and you all hear it too. Something stomping out from the undergrowth nearby.
Oh no.
A large creature that looks like an orc with horns growing from its head and its body stomps out the greenery with a screaming woman in one hand. He holds her like a child would hold a toy.
Oh god.
I will get him and his buddy out.
Oh, that's right by us as well. Shit.
Yeah. And then here is her. Yep. I'll just put it there like that. And they head over. Would anyone like to roll me an Arcana or a Nature to know what that is?
Oh,
that orc.
What's
Exactly the same.
Do I have a niche? What the fuck is it?
Nature is about halfway down
Oh,
the
there it
skills.
is. Yeah. Oh, I've got one.
Or Arcana.
Oh, I've got
Oh,
one
it's
on either.
Arcana's at the top. Oh, then whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Marcus, you have no idea. You only know that that is not a natural creature.
Okay.
Torin, I don't know, big orc. Dax just knows because he's seen them before.
Yeah.
And he looks terrified. And Nathaniel, you know that this thing is a Tanaruk.
Mm-hmm.
A Tanaruk is what happens when an orc is made from a demon. In comparison to a regular orc, they are about 10 times stronger.
I turn to the rest of the party
Yeah, no.
again to just shake my head.
Do we know who the woman is that he's carrying?
No. You saw her before. She was on the driver's seat with
Oh.
the other guy who appears to be her husband, perhaps.
Do I know if they look
So she's
royal
single.
or?
Oh my god.
She's just got out of that.
Hey bro, is your girlfriend single?
Oh my god, my husband just died! So there's an opening.
I'm good with those.
Allow me to
I'll fill his
fill
spot. Oh, fuck.
It sounds like you need a man with more blood in his body.
I feel so bad for saying that.
Hey, why don't you ditch that loser and instead of going out with a guy that takes javelins to the chest, go out with a guy with a spear for your groin.
Go out with a guy with a sword for a dick.
Dick sword, I'm howling at the moon.
He is. He-Man.
Right, okay, enough of the memes. Yeah, the orc with the molten sword shoulders it, and it hisses as it touches his flesh. Actually, yeah, you guys see the markings on these orcs as well for their tribe. I would let you guys roll to know what tribe they are and what their deal is. That would be history with disadvantage for everyone.
So much rolling.
It's D&D,
God
dude.
damn it.
Does. Ooh.
Oh, 18!
Oh, baby.
Marcus, you have encountered some members of this tribe before.
Lovely.
While you've been out hunting, you've had run-ins with them. These
Oh,
are the
no.
Ashgarn Tribe. The Ashgarn Tribe are known for being batshit insane fire worshippers.
Fine. So if I shoot a flaming arrow, they'll follow that cunt to the end.
No,
Oh.
no, they're not brain dead.
Ah.
So that's their marking. It's painted in blood.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, the Ashgarn Tribe are some of one of the factions from the Rotwood to the south. And they originally, like most of the tribes, came from the town of Votar after the Big Split, which was an event where some orcs wanted peace, others didn't, and so the ones that didn't just left. And they formed several different feral tribes. Yeah, they believe, with an 18, yeah, you'd know this, they believe that Ilneville, the orc god of war, strategy, crossbreeds, and destruction, is fully encapsulated by the nature of flame.
Okay.
Fire is a wall to trap your enemies, a distraction, a warning, a source of destruction. Its strategic applications are endless to an orc with a shred of imagination, and they believe Ilneville wants them to grasp the sun itself to use as a weapon.
Jeez.
So most of them just, like, you know, they don't have any actual affinity to fire, but the most high-ranking of them sometimes know fire magic.
So Marcus turns to the party and shakes his head too. No.
Axe's pointed teeth are digging into his lower lips so fucking hard. He looks furious. The Horned Orc speaks first. Found female running. He tosses her at the feet of the leader before folding his arms expectantly. Let's just pop her there. The orc leader looks down at her before crouching at her eye level, lowering his sword so the heat of it can be felt on her face. Where's the alchemist's flame? She just stares up at him silently before he taps the blade against her cheek, burning her. She screams and recoils, shuffling back into the legs of the horned orc. I don't know what you're talking about! Liar. We know you were transporting a bottle of it. It's the most valuable thing you haul each month. He pulls out a clipboard from his satchel and tosses it at her. She looks down and gives it a skim read. How did you get this? The orc grins. Your client's dead. So's your husband. Tell us where the flame is, or you can join them. She stares down at the clipboard silently. We didn't have any this month. Supply was low, so we just hauled the rest. He stares at her silently for a few seconds before sighing and standing up straight. Feng, how far did she make it? Did she drop a blue bottle? The horned orc snarls at being made to think and considers this for a moment. Far, through many tree rock hill, many place to hide bottle. The orc leader lets out a frustrated growl, his sword catching fire, illuminating his face. She's yours. He turns. Dax does not. He grips the top of the rock and holds his hilt steady. The orc turns and walks away as the woman starts to protest, but she's cut off by the horned orc, who reaches down slowly and caresses her face. His hand rests gently on the back of her neck as she gazes up at him, mortified. What are you... His hand clenches suddenly, crushing her neck. Spine, windpipe and all. She mouths silently, only able to gurgle, before slumping in his grasp. He then hoists her up, driving her corpse into one of the spines on his shoulder, licking his lips hungrily as he follows the orcs out the wilderness to the south.
Oh shit.
Before they leave, one of the orcs sets fire to the wagon, and finally, you're all alone. Dax lets out a pained exhalation, his lower lip bleeding from how hard he was biting down on it.
Horin is spewing smoke from his nose.
Dax just sits against the rock, facing away from the wagon.
Fucking hell.
We could have done something.
Yet we couldn't do anything at all.
We would have all been killed if we did.
Some heroes we are.
Maybe we should check to see if she did leave the bottle behind.
Dax nods slowly.
Best they don't get their hands on it. Bad enough that those orcs can read.
Yeah, the Ashgarns, Yeah, he gets up over the rock and starts searching around. And I'd like you all to roll investigation, please.
Oh, let's
Oh,
go.
baby.
Oh, baby.
Let's actually go.
Irons, you, the first place you should look is this rock. You look at this rock. There it is.
Jax climbs over the rock. Found it.
Oh, God.
He pulls out a blue bottle from seemingly nowhere.
Jord, did you announce that D&D's happening in the server? I just looked. And there's
I
no
just noticed
announcement there,
there's
Jord.
Yeah. Oh wow.
There's no announcement, Jord.
The bot usually does it. Oh fucking hell.
There's no announcement, Jord.
Oh no.
Magic Turtles missed an hour.
Oh
The
no.
bot does normally do it.
To be fair, the bot you. There you go. Alright. 1 hour in, but who cares?
Oh, baby. Yeah, Dax heads over and checks the clipboard.
About D&D time, yeah, an hour ago.
I can't put there's already been an hour.
Alright, yeah, I pull out the blue bottle. Found it.
Oh, look at that flame.
Are the horses dead?
No.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, Jesus, I set them free. Set them free, quick.
Oh.
They fucking bolt. They have been very unhappy this entire time.
Does anyone have knowledge on this bottle by any chance? Apart from what you briefly said earlier.
By the way, Marcus, you can move around if you want, and
Okay.
you could roll me Arcana.
Fuck, where's my character sheet on? There it is. Arcana? Ooh.
15. Alright. What would you know about it? So, it's a bottle of blue liquid. Alright?
Okay.
And... Oh my god, hang on a minute, this is crashing.
Oh no.
Alright, let's get it up on 5e tools so I can give you a proper description and not just some half-baked improvised shit.
That's something you do, isn't it? I don't need to show that.
Nope.
No, okay, cool. I'm still getting to grips.
Right, yeah, so it is a small flask of alchemist fire.
Okay.
Basically, it looks like a blue liquid in a sort of ball bottle, right?
Yeah.
And you would know that this liquid reacts with air. If this is exposed to air,
Oh shit.
Big bada boom.
you are essentially holding a
bomb.
very weak hand grenade.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
No, it's very weak. It's not.
Very weak.
What it's good for. The liquid is adhesive.
Ah, okay.
If you pour this on something, it will burn until it's nothing.
Ah, okay. Do I imagine the group knows this information now. I know it, though, right?
You can share that. Anyone else can roll Arcana on it if they want.
Oh, I'll share.
How are you able to pour it out? Like, surely if you just pop open the cork, whoosh, it goes.
Unless it's a
'cause
screw
aimed
top.
close to air.
Smashy.
Oh no.
Also, you can uncork it. Then the liquid inside will catch fire, but you can pour out the liquid.
Oh, okay.
It's
It
just
just-
pourable fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's basically you are pouring fire.
Is that everything to know about it, or is there something I might miss?
Well, there might be more. You rolled a 15. There are certainly higher numbers. Dax
So-
doesn't know shit, nor does I.
Maybe it might be something to hold on
I
to.
want my
then.
rolling.
Torrin?
Oh.
7. The only other thing you would know, Marcus, is that it's worth about 50 gold.
I was thinking of taking this to Ingrid if we keep hold of it for a while.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Guys,
Yes.
this clipboard that they had, it's an itinerary of goods that they were transporting. This was staged. This was pre-planned. They knew where this would be. They knew it would have alchemist fire. This is smart for orcs.
They must have a smart orc.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's Lorm. He was always... Dax
Sorry,
stops
Magic
himself.
Turtle. My fault. The bot didn't
Yeah,
work.
they must have some smart orcs.
Torin has climbed up onto the front of the wagon and is yanking out the javelins.
You seem to know more about him than I.
I don't know shit about Dick.
Can I insight that?
Yeah, and he's gonna roll deception.
I would like to try and stop
Oh
Dax
my.
before he moves away.
Insert 22, yeah, he's lying. He knows these orcs. And yeah, you put a hand on his shoulder.
Who is Lorm the Orc?
Look, it's... So I'm not from City, originally. I'm from Scotland.
Do we know anything about Scotland?
You guys would know that Scarlin is a more secluded city to the south. You can see it on the map.
That's what I was just about to look for.
And there are... it's basically surrounded by mountains, where the top of the mountain is wider than the bottom. Have you ever played Final Fantasy X?
No.
Okay. So you know what a mushroom rock is?
Yes.
It's a rock that, like,
Literally,
is
it's a
thin
mushroom.
at the bottom and wide at the top.
Yeah.
Scarlin... That's called the Arakan Canopy in Scarlin. It's a bunch of mushroom rocks that are the size of a city, each one.
Hell.
The thin bit at the bottom is, you know, wider than the Houses of Parliament.
Okay.
And they support these massive rocks that blot out the sun completely. So it's a city that's eternally in darkness.
Yeah.
Meaning a lot of Underdark races like goblins, drow, you know, kobolds, they all live there.
Yeah.
It's a place on the surface they can live without having the harsh sunlight on them.
Yeah.
So Dax is saying he's originally from there.
Okay.
Yeah, so he says, I'm originally from Scotland. When I was a little kid, my family wanted to go to city, because, you know, it's all inclusive and all that. Only that's when the big split happened. And we didn't make it through the Rotwoods.
Is the Rotwoods the one near Votar?
Yeah, it's the one Votar's in. And it's the one where there are all the orc tribes. Long story short, I spent like 10 years of my life as a slave. And I'm the only person in my family that's still alive. And it's thanks to those fuckers. It points in the direction of the orcs.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that explains why you've joined this way of life, I suppose.
No, I'm not out for revenge. I don't want to go back to that. I'm terrified of orcs, man. I just want to help people.
You can help so many more people. So many more families like yours. From coming to the same fate.
Well, what do you want me to do? Fight the whole goddamn tribe of orcs?
We can, but we can start small.
With a teddy bear lost in the woods.
Yeah.
And
I'll
maybe
stick to the
cleaning up
teddy
after
bear.
these guys. Torin drops the corpse of the husband on the floor. Irons, you're a religious man, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel right leaving him here, not buried.
Very well. Let me see if I have a shovel. I don't. Damn it. Oh, do I? Hang on. I need to...
They got those crematoriums in city, right?
I see what you mean. Yeah.
Give him his rights, put him in the back. Shame we can't do the same for his wife.
I pick up the guy.
You're not gonna do his rights first?
I can speak.
There is no afterlife for you.
Yeet.
I give a speech with him in my arms before placing him in.
Yeah. Let's get the fuck out of here. But if we ever see one of them orcs on their own, I'm killing them. Especially if it's Lorm.
No argument here.
We're with you.
I doubt you'll find Lorm on his own.
Guy can dream, can't I? That's what city's all about. Somberly, you continue down the road toward the forest. Nothing could be done for the wagon's contents since they're all gone, but now the forest lies ahead, where you can do some good in the world. Nature slowly returns from the disturbance behind you, and the fields along the road are full of birdsong and the occasional moo of a distant cow. The hedges that had been at your sides to wall the fields give way to open pastures as the farmland ends and the true wild begins. The trees of the redwood, stretching up to 300 feet tall at their biggest, peak over the horizon as the sun sinks behind you, city long since obscured by Torrel's curve. As you approach the start of the forest, you stop by a lone redwood tree with a hollowed-out center. It's a common camping spot between City and Layham, as it's just far enough away from the forest, the forest proper, that you shouldn't be harassed by any of the more dangerous wildlife.
Has Marcus camped here before?
Yes, you would have camped here before.
Do I know it's safe?
Yep, you know it's safe.
Lovely jubbly.
Turtle, you did not miss many big lore bits. They set out on their quest, and as I believe you should have been here for, you got some Dax backstory, so that's nice.
Sorry.
Most of it was dick jokes.
Most of it was, in fact, dick jokes.
No regrets.
We also learned that Irons lost his daughter to the advent of scales.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Since you Marcus knows it, I will actually show you guys this, because he'd be able to relay the information.
I'm not allowed to drag that down, am I?
No, you can.
Oh, I can.
That's a handout.
Oh, okay.
It's not a stat sheet. So yeah, you can read that if you'd like.
Oh, okay.
Definitely watching the VOD. Yep, you'll get so many goddamn dick jokes out of it.
Sorry. Honestly, Discord usually is really good at that. That was the first time I've ever seen it fail.
Magic Turtle was late anyway.
Oh.
Yeah, he said so in Discord that he couldn't be
Oh,
here
right,
on
okay.
time, which is a shame.
Oh, okay.
But he's here now. Oh. Hell yeah!
What's VOD an abbreviation for?
Video.
Video on demand.
Cute. Intriguing.
It means very old dicks. Wrinkled.
Do we want to set up camp for the night? Or is it more of a...
Yep, this is probably the best place to do it. It is starting to... Yeah, the sun is starting to set.
Okay, cool. Marcus begins. Gathering
Perhaps
resources.
You don't really need to set up a camp. The tree is hollowed out. There's a table in it.
Oh.
And you can just set your bedrolls down on the floor.
Oh, okay, cool.
Whilst we're here, being hopeful and optimistic, we may as well check around to see if the bearer's even just here.
I suppose, yeah, we could do that before we hit the hay, but it's starting to get dark. We only got maybe another 20 minutes of sunlight left. Besides, it should be along the road somewhere, right?
Yeah.
I don't think a little kid's going to be heading out in the forest on her own.
And if she did, that would be suspicious.
Yeah, we shouldn't have to look too far. Once we start hitting the main trees, we should spread out to 2 groups on each side of the road and just start searching the bush.
Splitting the party.
Yeah, by like 10 feet.
Wait a minute, now I know that's bad.
You want us to die then, hey?
No, just you. Dax T-poses to assert dominance.
Very well. You boys get your rest. I shall guard over you.
Alright, who's taking second watch then?
I'll go
I'll
second.
be fine with second watch.
I'll go third.
No. Get your rest. I shall take
Alright.
one.
Do you not need
Okay,
sleep irons?
he's taking first and second. I respect it. Who's taking third watch?
I think you misunderstand.
All right, okay. Well, who's taking fourth watch then?
I stare at him.
Man, you need to sleep too, right?
Even dwarves sleep, surely.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what that has to do with him, who is clearly Goliath.
I didn't tell you, did I?
There are 4 dwarves.
No one tells me shit.
Oh yeah, he's a dwarf.
There was one more thing that happened whilst we were out in town.
Yeah?
After Marcus was assaulted, my helmet was knocked clean off. I would like to
Alright.
take off my helmet.
Oh my god, he's
Oh!
gone!
You can't see his head because he's a
There's
dwarf in the centre bit.
Can I peek down, see the dwarf in there?
I bend.
I bend.
There's no dwarf!
What's this?
Torrent, there's no dwarf!
Invisible dwarf. Very
Hang on. I reach my arm in to try and feel for a dwarf.
Try to tickle it.
I can't find him!
Be careful or you might fall inside.
Oh no, I fell inside!
He's in you!
He's eating me, boys! This is the end! And I just started revealing my backstory!
Get out of the armor.
Alright, fine.
Okay, fine. You are the soul of a dwarf that is haunting a suit of armor. You're still a dwarf.
I screw on the helmet. Along with my daughter, they took my body too.
The fuck they doing with that?
It didn't. It's just gone.
Oh.
Burned. And it's just as Torrance said. My soul now lives inside.
Oh my god, I'm just doing faux pas after faux pas today. I'm so sorry for making you burn that guy.
What?
How does that
Oh,
work?
right. No, that was done.
It's gotta be some PTSD, man. I'm so sorry.
That was done in respect. It was creation. His soul could pass on to the afterlife.
I take it yours did not.
No. I'm still here, aren't I?
Unless we're much deader than we think.
Oh, fuck. We're in hell.
Hey, I'd rather not still think that I'm still stuck in that orc camp. Thanks.
So,
So-
Irons, do you know why you're still here?
Remember I said I got my power from an unknown source?
Yeah.
It
Go
was
Mio.
about that. I don't know why I'm not dead.
Who did we ask about that?
I have no idea.
So we've got to ask about a puddle, and we've got to ask about you and your soul.
If we were able to get to the Gold Crest Clergy District, maybe we could ask one of them.
Okay.
But that's gonna take a lot of work before we're allowed up there. That's only big shots.
A long shot could be to check the advent of scales, given how they did this.
And I'm sure they'd be delighted to tell us in full detail about how they committed a horrendous crime against both gods and man.
Oh, I did not intend on, asking them.
Torture! Now that I can get down with. I'm very familiar with it because the orcs did it to me.
See? I knew you'd be an expert.
I'm traumatized.
I shall find out along my journey. And Dax, regarding the fact you thought I was a Goliath, this is Goliath armor.
Did you just want to be tall? Because I get that. I do
So
too.
It is
that
very
goes.
nice being tall.
Sorry, what was that, Billy?
My soul did, I suppose.
What, did your soul want something that your brain don't? I don't know how all this works,
Me neither.
but I'm pretty sure if you looked at your stat block, you have Sentry's Rest, so I'll take second watch.
What?
Hey,
It
Carl.
still allows me to take watch all night.
I guess, yeah, it does. All right, yeah, because it's you can be inactive, but you're not sleeping. Okay.
So is existence torture for Irons? Or is it...
It sure is for me.
I was going to seems really complicated now.
Also, Turtle, it is kind of a Warforged reskin. It's the Warforge character race with the Revenant additions slapped on top.
Yeah,
He's a
just noticed that.
Warfanant.
Wolf. Huh.
I figured I'd say it since that's now revealed. Well, in that case...
I didn't realize until after I clicked.
That's okay. In that case, since you guys are all setting up your camp, please consume one ration.
No.
Understandable, have a nice day.
Reasons to not eat rations. Do we gain a ration?
No. Yeah, Marcus Torrin, please consume one ration from your rations list.
So that means I've got 9 rations now.
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah. You don't... No.
Four.
I mean, I don't... You don't want me to do the minus thing, do you? That's like a
Hang on. Actually, No, that's fine.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you've made it 9. That's good.
Because I didn't know if you wanted to do that like minus stuff and whatnot, like the other one.
Nope.
Okay, cool.
Nope.
Cool.
Literally just -1. You just use this 9. It's very easy.
Big brain.
Subtract 1 from the number.
Uno.
Highly simple.
Let me know if you need stirs.
Oh, yeah. Because you ain't gonna eat.
Oh, we've got some spares.
Would now be an appropriate time for a short break.
I was about to say, with
Yeah.
that, as you set up camp, that is the perfect opportunity for a halftime break.
I will use this break, and I will be back. Uno momento.
See
Yep,
you in a bit,
I'm gonna
chap.
head
Toilet
to the
break,
bathroom.
chat. 2 seconds. Right.
Billy, are you staying here?
I
I'll
might get a
leave-
water refill.
I'll leave
Okay.
chat.
Chat's gonna be alone for a.
You know what?
This
I'll hang on. to
this
some-
suck goodbye.
Oh,
Oh,
Mate, it's
beautiful.
It's better than your spelling.
Oh, 2 dislikes. It's
Oh
going well.
no! Oh, that's probably a child because they have
Yeah.
their like real name,
Yeah.
and it's worse because their parents thought Mason was a good one.
Oh god. Why you do this?
This suck goodbye. Now I like the idea that because it's not spelled correctly, that it's
Oh wow,
Then
there's more
it's-
people.
this suck good. Like this is great. Like it's delicious. And then bye because the poor child it's bedtime.
Fuck yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, can't have
I'm
that now.
gonna go see his channel, see how many viewers he gets on his stream.
I'm back. Oh, we sent another message and then deleted them.
No,
No, he didn't delete them.
I ain't having that negativity, mate. I'm
What was the
on
second
the edge as
message?
it is. I can't fucking go.
Oh, it was having a go at us for how many viewers we had. Oh dear, no results. He doesn't even come up. Oof.
That doesn't exist.
Guys, I know that we only have 4 viewer, but he actually is just not in the search. Oof. Oh, buddy, that is rough.
Even Google doesn't want to know your information. Oh. Fuck, I'll write that one down for later. That was a good one for me.
Oh man, it reminds me of some of the comments I used to get on Data Squad Abridged, which I think has 40,000 now. It's just like I did a plane crash joke, and everyone was like, "Wow, 9/11," and it's like, no, it's just a plane crash joke.
It's your words, not mine.
I'm reporting you for 9/11. It's like, my dude, it's not. What are you talking about?
The only plane that has ever crashed, ever, was during 9/11.
God.
What's better is, like, I also did a Hiroshima joke and no one picked up on that one. So I guess we just don't care.
Oh, fuck me. It's a mystery, isn't it?
Some people are truly a treasure. Oh. Oh. So how you feeling, George? You enjoying this one?
Yeah. Feel more comfortable this time around.
Better
Again,
than the
the
first?
start hard, but then once you're sort of straight into it, it's fine.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's like a lot of things.
God,
It's the
I start myself
anticipation of doing it that's worse than doing it.
Yeah. I'm going on a mission with the boys.
I think we're still just waiting for Taylor.
God damn it, Taylor.
Oh God.
Should we have some lovely ballads while we're here?
So what?
We've got some.
Oh yeah,
that's
of course.
attitude.
I can play my hit single "Your Gender Doesn't Exist."
Oh no. Oh no.
So controversial that the lead guitarist's girlfriend phoned me after it was released to yell at me.
Oh my god.
I shit you not, it's incredible.
I don't know what to hear that one.
Oh, what's that one song?
There are a lot of them.
So it's
Is it Shut the Fuck Up by what's it? You
no,
can't do
it's
that
not.
one. Oh wait, that's not on ukulele, is it?
No, but I know it. It's G, C, and D.
Shut the
just
fuck up!
Yeah, there you go, you got it. Now the one I'm thinking of is Do you know why you're lonely? It's 'cause you're fat
Oh fuck!
and gay. Girls don't choose the nice guys. And you're a nice guy, but you're fat and you're fucking gay.
That sounds like a TikTok trend.
Why don't girls see the inside? Well, they do, and they see that you're still fat and gay.
Oh
And there's no such thing as the friend zone, friend zone.
You just gotta face the fact you never
The
get
only
boned.
reason that you're lonely is 'cause you're fat and gay. There's no such thing as the friend zone, friend zone. Oh. The only reason that you're lonely is 'cause you're fat and gay.
I don't see that being played on Radio 1 somehow.
What are you talking about? That is insane. You're making zero sense to me, Jordan. There's only one gender, it's Nerf or nothing.
Hello.
You're either a Nerf herder or a Nerf herded. Hello. Alright, that's all of us. We're back.
After a little.
So, we can get right back into it. The night is spent by the woods under the stars. It feels peaceful compared to the bustle of city, and you find it easy to relax yourselves into the welcoming arms of sleep after a day's hard march. Outside your home, however, someone approaches with a cage, placing it down outside your door. They pop the latch, and a shadow darts from within, clinging to your house, taking in its scent. They are along the East Road. Find them by dawn. And the Dragonborn, he's not to be killed, only shown the extent of his sins. Do with the rest as you please. With that, the figure stands and walks away, the shadow darting out into the night. Your slumber is peaceful for a long while before anything starts to seem amiss, just a few hours before dawn. Dax is having somewhat pleasant dreams about being off adventuring with the party. You're all laughing and counting kills as you take out another horrible monster. And then he looks back to make another quip, and there's nobody there. He stands alone in a windswept forest of dead trees, the ground made from flaking grey dust below his feet. He reaches for his swords, but they aren't there. He looks around, a bead of sweat on his brow, and spots a table. It was his table. A pile of weapons on the right side of it, and weapon parts on the left. He sat at this table for years making weapons for his captors. He approaches the table silently, panic rising in his chest. On the table itself is a half-constructed weapon, and around it, skeletons. Dead goblins in various states of decay. He reaches out, eyes welling with tears, to touch one. Then, BAM! The table is split in half. He steps back, looking at the axe that has struck it in two, and scuttles away until he bumps his head on something wooden. He turns around and, to his horror, he sees spikes with goblin corpses driven through them, from groin to mouth, and, strung up by the neck, her skin pale and bloated, his mother.
Shit.
Marcus,
Hello.
you're in a large dining room. The table covered with delicious-looking food. You know you aren't supposed to be here, but you're so hungry. It was easy enough to break in, considering what a small child you are, and this meal is ready for the eating. You dig in, stuffing yourself as full as you can, ready to dart away the moment the door opens. All too soon, after a substantial portion of the food is consumed, you hear the handle rattle. A man walks in, stopping in his tracks when he spots you.
Oh, shit.
He wears some very fine clothes for Undertown, and one of his eyes is milky white. What are you doing in here?
Wait,
You
what?
quickly dart for the window, leaping out, and spread your wings to fly up to the roof out of sight as he rushes over to look, unable to find you. Blast it! It was Marcus. Send a message to his parents, have them come see me this instant. You sat up on that rooftop for a long while, panicking as you wonder what to do. And then you see your parents approach the building far below. You're tempted to fly down with your wings that you keep forgetting you have and meet them. But then the finely dressed man steps out from the front door, angrily ushering them inside. You slip down off the side of the roof and hang from the window ledge, peeking in as your parents enter. And I found him devouring the feast prepared for the Smugglers Guild emissary. We're so sorry, Lord Bask. We can assure you it will not happen again. It won't? So the boy shall not eat finely once more? Not only does he lack discipline, but you both are unable to provide for him, it seems. Your father steps up. No, times have been tough. But we had him, and he's ours. He's our boy. Bask scoffs at this, turning away from them and walking up to the window you're hiding under. You flatten to the wall to stay out of sight as he talks right above you, not 2 feet away. Your failures as parents. You cannot be trusted to raise our future, so I will strip you of yours. I will take the boy for myself. No, you can't! You hear a slapping sound and your mother crying out. You shut your eyes tight, contemplating jumping in to defend them. You dare tell me what I can and cannot do? Let me illustrate to you how sorely mistaken you are! And then you hear the cracking of bones, of flesh remolding, and a sickening roar. Peeking back into the room, you see a green dragon with its back to you, bearing down on your parents. It lets out a wave of noxious gas, and your parents scream in fear. The screams are choked by the poison. Blood seeps from their eye sockets and nose. Their faces turn pale, then blue. Their blood turning green, and their veins popping out their faces and arms as they clasp at their throats, eventually collapsing. The dragon reverts to the form of the man, straightening his jacket. A butler steps in, keeping away from the corpses, a small kobold. I want search teams all over Undertown to find that boy. He won't leave to the surface, though. That makes your next move much easier as you easier to select as you let go of the ledge and fly straight up to one of the massive support pillars Undercity that Undertown is built around. Tears stream down your face as you try to shut out the image of your parents, but it's no good. No matter what you picture, the horror of how they died is as clear in your mind as when you saw it for yourself, even all these years later.
Damn.
Torrin.
Yes.
You're walking down a dark staircase that seems to go down forever. Your footsteps echo endlessly about as the thick iron door awaits near the bottom. Walking up to it, it slowly grinds open before you to reveal a figure hanging from chains, strung up at the arms, his head hanging low and his legs missing. His midsection is open, organs trailing down from where his legs should be. These two are strung up in chains, in such a pattern as to, as to give the sense that they're where they should be. You see hooded scale folk bringing chunks of flesh to him, placing them against parts of him like a jigsaw puzzle. The flesh knits itself back together before your eyes. You know who this is. After Artorius the Dragon Rider, the first great hero, after he and his companions defeated Arziah, the tyrant was sliced into pieces, and those pieces buried around Okarfel, because he could not be killed conventionally. He was then reformed, as you see him now, so he could bring forth the chromatic dragons and lay waste to the land, reinstating draconic supremacy with him as not its king, but its god. The men repairing him lower their hoods. All of them are you. They smile at you callously as Arziah's head raises. The smell of sulfur hits you like a truck as smoke bellows from his grinning maw, and his eyes flash with a madness that strikes fear deep into your heart. You stumble back, falling onto soft sheets and comfy pillows. Are you Torrin? Are you okay, Torrin? You were regaling us with tales of your glory. Amity lays next to you, completely nude. Another in the bed with you runs a hand down your chest. It's Ingrid, in the flesh and nothing else. Yeah, tell us about how you saved the world again. One last figure, who you realize your head is resting upon, strokes your tasseled spines. Lieutenant Jaina Wilkes looks much slimmer without her armor, and she smiles down at you. Yes, I'm sure you have many great deeds worth telling. And then the door is blasted off its hinges, and Darius Tyrell, one of the former great heroes of City, strides into the room. Or perhaps you have nothing to show for your life you've lived, Torrin. Perhaps your legacy thus far is one of death, corruption, hedonism, and waste. You are the next generation of heroes. My legacy is to live through your ilk. Then O'Carfel has no hope. Why don't you go back to drinking yourself under the table and begging for the scraps of attention you so desperately crave? The women around you suddenly grip you firmly, holding you in place, and you see that they aren't gorgeous naked women, but the were-children your grandfather helped to create. The orphans of Arzia's army, scales bleeding through their skin, their teeth pointed and crooked, their pupils ripped into jagged slits. They sink their teeth into your flesh as you scream. A lot of narration, sorry. Irons. You know what you're seeing cannot be real. To dream you must sleep, and you know you're wide awake. Something's wrong, so you get up to investigate. But there's no tree around you. You're in a large chamber that you know isn't real. You see a pit of whirling fire, a stake sticking through its center, and, fastened to it, a dwarven man, struggling against his binds as he tries to reassure the young dwarven girl behind him. She screams for her father, and all he can do is watch the fire grow as the chanting of the green half-dragon grows louder and louder still, until both the dwarves are consumed in unholy flame. And when the flame subsides, there's nothing left but ash. You stumble around to find your friends, and despite seeing nothing, you feel your gauntlet touch something hard. Reality returns to you, and you come face to face with a lanky shadow creature, sitting on the table, your hand pressed against the wall of the tree. It sucks at strands of color pouring from the bodies of your companions. And when it sees you, it stops in its tracks, the dark edges of its form bristling into ever-jittering spikes. And I would like everybody to roll initiative.
Oh!
My.
Bruh.
Don't forget to select your tokens. Right. Oh, someone else forgot.
No,
trying to
it
remember where it
appeared
is.
and then disappeared.
Oh,
My fault.
I blame you.
Okay.
Right, okay. I'm going to give you guys a couple of handouts of people that you saw in that dream. So, first of all, here is the butler to the fucking, the guy in Marcus's dream,
Ooh.
because he looks awesome.
I was gonna say I like that. Cotsworth.
And then the man that you saw that turned into a dragon was this guy.
Damn. Dem thighs though.
I'm Firesdo.
And there he is, but as a dragon.
Ooh.
And lastly, the guy that you saw, Billy, as Irons, the guy that Irons saw chanting was this guy.
Veltrum Death.
Ooh.
Yep.
That's... Yeah, that's
General.
scarily close to Eltram Ross.
Is
Yeah, Eltram is just you put a V on it, you get Veltrum.
Oh yeah, I suppose. Well, the two of them are from the same clan.
And very similar art.
And also very, the name is spoken the same way.
Hey, Big
Da,
Fishy.
da,
How are
da,
ya?
da, da, da.
Yeah, Mr. Magic. That was good. Now.
I love it, hate it.
Oh wait, no, he's already in this. I don't know.
Right. Well, anyway, lastly, the thing that you see before you, I don't actually have full art for because it was lost to time. Because this is a monster from very early in the Grey Boys. And thank you. Thank you for complimenting the narration, Turtle. Apologies for fucking up a few words there and getting a few things muddled.
Did you
Like
fuck
a
up?
couple words out of several
gonna say.
hundred, I think.
Yeah,
Is
I think
fine.
Yeah, you're good.
I expect better. I have also spent, like, my voice is shot. I've spent all day auditioning for voice acting roles. Right. Well,
You have
We
a
need Marcus
who are
on
we
the-
missing? We need Marcus.
Hello.
Have you rolled initiative there, buddy?
I did. I've
You
got
have
16.
indeed.
Wow, 5.
You gotta click your token.
Wait, token.
Yep. I fixed it, but in future, don't forget to click your token.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Right, your dex is higher than the Dreamin' Demon, whose name is the best ever. So you will go first. Let's get some fucking music. I don't know, this one. No, actually, this one.
Oh hey.
Irons. Everyone else is still asleep.
I wake them all up with my angry shout of "You blasted creature!" and approach.
Yep, everyone will get to roll to wake up because of that. That is a free action.
Wait, what am I rolling?
Not yet, on
Oh.
your turns. A death save, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I think it'd be a T20. That was one.
Right, yeah, I just need to attack.
Yeah, Torin sadly decided to die. He will be missed. In everyone in chat, there is an opening now in the
Wait.
that is gonna hit.
Oh, Max!
Oh,
Yeah,
my.
you ready your mace, and it passes straight through this thing. Takes a little chunk of it. It's like hitting something that's made out of like a super dense gas, you know? Not quite water, not as dense as water, but not mist. Like, there's a bit of give, a little bit of give to it. It does not seem to do the full effect of the damage that you intended to inflict.
Furthermore, I'm going to say up and click my fingers as I cast Shield of Faith on Marcus.
Okay. Marcus. Okay, Marcus, you get Shield of Faith.
Okay. Whoa, do I do anything?
Fucking... No, you just get a +2 to your AC, so keep that in mind.
Okay.
And I'm going to cry over here with my lower AC than you as a frontliner. Right. Marky boy. Actually, you know what? No, it's going to use a legendary action. Haha, just kidding. Haha. It is going to... It's going to use... It's going to fairy fire at you, Irons. It's going to try and hit you. It can't really fit anyone else in. So could you please make me a dexterity saving throw? Unfortunately, you start glowing like a Christmas tree as this thing opens its mouth and spews every fucking color at the rainbow at you. Marcus, could you please roll me perception with advantage because you also had a spell cast on you? You snap awake. You are prone. There is a horrible monster vomiting color on
Yeah.
your friend.
Can I? How long would it take to sort of douse my arrows in that concoction, that vial, and light it?
That would be an action.
That
And
comes
I would let
first,
you do
doesn't
that,
it?
yeah.
That comes first, doesn't it?
It doesn't
yeah,
have to come first, but you only get one.
yeah, it doesn't have to come first, but you do only get one action.
Well-
Unless you do that in action surge.
Okay, so I think what I'll do.
You would also be using up the alchemist fire.
Oh, so I can't just douse it a little bit on one of the arrowheads.
It wouldn't be enough that it would do enough damage.
Oh, okay. Alrighty then. Well, I'll go ahead and I imagine my bow's drawn, isn't it?
Also, Irons has the alchemist fire, I believe.
Okay. Oh yeah, of course, yeah. Okay, I'll do fucking stupid thing.
You might want to stand up.
Yeah. Oh, I thought I stood up. Yeah, I'll stand up.
No, you woke up not stood
Oh,
up.
okay. I'll stand up and get out
Unless
my
you
throw.
were sleeping stood up. I will also remind you, you would not be wearing your armor.
Oh,
People
okay.
tend to take that off before they sleep, so just
Okay.
keep that in mind when calculating your AC.
Okay.
One thing to do is, yeah, he doesn't sleep, so he gets to keep it. Yeah, let me have a look real quick. So we're light armor. If you click the little icon thingy and then just unequip it, like I just did.
That was down here, wasn't it? Yeah, there. Okay, got it.
Yep. Yeah, so just open that back up and equip it when you've put it on.
Okay.
That'll take you 10 minutes, so, you know.
What?
Not happening during combat.
I was gonna say, yeah, okay. Well,
Yeah.
Is my bow out? Or can I get it out?
Yeah, you could pick up your bow as an interaction with the environment.
Wait,
Okay.
Can't people sleep in like leather armor?
No.
No, it gives you exhaustion, no matter what armor it is.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll pick up the
You,
bow.
you ever try sleeping in a leather jacket?
I can confirm it is not comfortable.
I would have thought it would be quite nice.
Okay, imagine if it's like proper like leather armor that's strapped to you nice and tight to keep you moving. Yeah, if it's comfy leather, you know, if it's like a big fluffy inside. Anyway, right, yeah, you can get your bow up as an interaction with the environment.
I'll do that then, and I'll
Okay.
take a shot.
All right, yep, you whip an arrow out. Do you say anything to your companion here who is fighting, or do you just get into battle mode immediately?
You saying that has now made me double think that, but my first instinct would be to shoot.
Yep, go for it.
So that's longbow, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
See.
That is a 18, which does hit. Click
Hey,
longbow in the chat for damage.
Ooh.
10 piercing. That is a very good shot. Yeah, you shoot this thing through the head. Again, it just kind of like, it hits fast, and then just sort of drops out the other side.
Oh, okay.
It looks like you hurt it, but it doesn't look like it had the full effect as if that were a person, you know?
Okay.
Alright. Is that your turn?
There is something I'm gonna do.
Actually, you know what? It's going to do something to you first.
Okay.
As a reaction, it's going to cast Hellish Rebuke.
Okay.
So could you make me a dexterity saving throw?
Do I not have hellish resistance? Dexterity.
You do.
There you go.
You pass, which means you take half, and then that is halved by the fact that you half fire damage for being a tiefling. So, that's halved to 7, which is halved to 3. You take 3 fire damage as you fire an arrow at this thing, and it hisses, it goes... and launches fire out of its mouth at you, but you duck out the way and are barely singed by it.
Okay. I take it off my health though, didn't I? -3.
Yep, -3.
Oh, fucking unlock's not on.
Pajamas of protection. Stop giving me ideas for my book. Right, is that your turn? You could action surge and attack it again.
I'm confusing my character sheet with that last one I had because I'm looking for like arcane spells, but I'm pretty sure I don't have anything like that, do I, this time?
No, you don't
No,
have any
okay.
spells.
I'm gonna save my action surge then. I will. That'll be that then.
Okay. The Dreamin' Demon is coming for your semen.
Oh no, it's coming for me.
Torrin welcomes it in.
Hey,
It is going to use Feed on you, Irons, and it is going to try and suck your strength.
okay.
That is a 13 to hit you. Wait, no, a 19, because it has advantage due to Fairy Fire.
Ooh, that hits.
It's also concentrating, so it might not actually have that because it's been hit by an attack since then. So I'm going to roll its con save.
I feel like I have my shield.
Yeah, it passes. Right,
Okay.
so that hits.
Yes.
Could you please take 8 psychic damage, which is max, and could you make me a strength saving throw? Oh, it's a mental attribute. Never mind, it's going to go against your wisdom.
Okay.
Damn.
You pass. You feel this thing sucking away at what makes you able to use your magic, and you block it out. It hisses at this and tries to viciously claw you with a 9.
Bash it out of the way.
Torin, roll me perception. You snap awake. There's a fucking shadow demon on my table.
Oh dear. I'm gonna do probably what could be considered a bad idea.
Go back to
And-
bed.
Fond away.
I don't have my loot. I don't have my loot near me, and I probably don't have my weapons that close to me.
I cannot believe that Torin would leave his loot far away from him.
Yeah, you're right. Either way,
First rule of camping is always keep your stuff next to you.
true. But I did just have a traumatic dream, so I wake up in
Okay.
a bit of a rage and just.
You might want to
Ariel.
step back because
that
that's going
gonna
to
hit
hit
iron?
irons.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yes, blast fire on irons.
That will hit the side of the tree.
Badoop,
There we go.
badoop.
Okay, yeah. So that is a... What is the DC for that, please?
How do I calculate? 8 plus plus proficiency. My constitution is +3, so 13.
Okay. It is going to roll a dex save. 16. It passes. And it takes... that is 5 halved to 3. Yeah, you get up and you just spew flame at it, much in the same way that it just did to Marcus, and it nimbly jumps under the table before slinking its way back around, only taking mild burns. You have Bardic Inspiration if you would like to give it to someone.
Yes, I would like to give it to Dax.
Okay, what do you play or say to him?
I
Hang on a second, I can't hear. My headphones unplugged themselves. Alright, I return. What do you say to him? Do you, for example, say, wake the fuck up!
something to that effect. Our paycheck.
You'll have to do what's it? What's that fucking song? Chops to me. Wake up!
Right, okay, yeah, you play him a nice little song. Is that your turn?
Yes.
He is going to roll perception with advantage thanks to that to wake up. 17! You saved him from slep. Oh man, I got a doozy of a headache. What the fuck is that? I'm killing it. He cannot draw both of his short swords, unfortunately, because he only has one interaction with the environment. So... yeah, he is going to draw his short sword, and he's going to run straight in to help Irons, and he's actually going to get behind it. He jumps up onto the table with it to duel it, and he's going to do a stabby.
Stibbity
And with advantage, that's a natural fucking 20.
Damn.
So that is 9 fires 14 piercing damage. Yeah, he notices too when he pierces it. It does not seem to do as much as he would have liked. Ah, shit, this is one of those magic guys that only takes magic damage.
Shouldn't it? It needs to take 2 concentration checks, doesn't it?
You are correct. Unfortunately, it passes both. Hit it with the magic stuff, Dad. He looks up at you, Irons.
The magic stuff.
Tell me you have magic attacks, please.
Uh,
Done.
Oh no.
I have Toll the Dead and Guiding Bolt. They're the only damaging spells I have Searing Smite as well, but I'm concentrating on Shield of Faith.
Hold the Dead is big boy damage.
Yeah, you're doing, Shield of Faith on the guy that isn't really in the fight.
I was imagining. I imagined he was going to. Of course.
He's an archer.
Yeah.
I'm staying here,
For
mate.
some reason, I thought he was a frontliner.
That's Dax.
Yeah.
This is Dax's first fight,
Yeah.
and he gets a crit.
Do ranged spell attacks get disadvantage at 5 feet?
No,
No. Okay, so I can just cast Guiding Bolt.
actually, do they? Taylor, confirm.
There are rules for casting in melee. Let me just look it up.
Kowalski analysis.
Exactly.
Progress report.
This music's actually pretty decent for being
Obviously.
free.
So, do we know anything about the creature, by the way?
No.
Is it not something I can check while we're in combat, by the way?
You could try to analyze it while in combat, but that'd be an action.
Okay.
And you probably want to kill it before you think about it.
Yeah.
It was also probably because Marcus was quite close to the bandits in last session, but that was just because they approached him. It got him up, I suppose, though.
Yeah. Casting spells in melee range invokes disadvantage.
Okay, yeah.
Hold the Dead, however, is a saving throw, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that then. Whoops. I need to roll the attack.
Well, the spell save DC is 13, correct?
Yeah, I don't have the attack, so I'll roll it manually.
Okay. It fails.
Wonderful.
Oh! Yeah, you clap your hands together, and instead of a clap, it makes the sound of a bell, and this thing grabs its face and claws at its own, where its ears would be, and hisses. It does not like this.
I would also like to take out my shield.
It keeps its concentration, however.
Is
Yep,
there
you now have your shield as well.
so I can do anything else I can do.
Oh, Marcus has his shield equipped when he's using a bow, so I'll just take that off for you.
Sorry.
That's okay.
There's
Yeah.
nothing else I can do really, so that will be me done.
Okay. Marcus!
Is it possible to... This might be very far-fetched and obviously inexperienced as I am, but throw
Yeah.
a torch at him? Is it torches in
you-
the sense of like
you
a lit thing?
Yeah, it's a stick with a fire. You could do that. It wouldn't do much damage. Honestly, if you want to do damage to it, you did just get that alchemist fire.
Yeah, but I'd rather keep that. I'd rather keep it. But then again, it's not my control.
However,
Irons has it, doesn't
Tree
he?
is wood.
You have seen it take fire damage, and it's not resistant to that
Yeah.
in any way.
What about burning the table, perhaps? Would that-
The tree is wood.
True. I will. All I can really do is shoot my bow.
Well, yeah, and you don't have the alchemist fire. I keep forgetting.
Yeah, I know. I keep doing that. For some reason, I think I've got
Right,
it.
yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah, you can fire your bow.
I'll fire my bow. Take this, bitch.
A 14 sadly will not hit, as the arrow goes past its jaw and into the wall.
I only get one action surge a day, don't I?
Yeah.
I will take... Can I do an action surge and then hit again?
If you would like to, yes.
Do I lower the action surge now on the character sheet?
Yeah, that goes
Okay.
to 0.
There you go, done. And done. Ooh, that was worth it.
Okay, that hits.
Do I press the longbow now?
Yep.
No, fair enough.
Okay, 6, because it wasn't actually a crit, because you didn't get advantage. But 6 nonetheless. Sadly, it gets halved because it's resistant. Yeah, you skewer it through one of the fingers, and the arrow kind of just falls off.
Seems like it's not doing much.
It's going to use its legendary action
Don't bother.
to cast Bane on... How many people? 3 creatures. It's going to cast Bane on Dax, Irons, and Marcus, because they're the ones that have been attacking it. Could you guys make me a Charisma saving throw, please?
I don't have counter charm yet.
Charisma. Oh my.
Oh, okay. You two are both baned, which will be represented by Chained Heart.
Bing.
Concentration drops some fairy fire.
Oh yeah, he is doing Fairy Fire. Yeah, he thinks this is worth it. He's stupid. So he's now concentrating on Bane instead. So the two of you will subtract 1d4 from your attack rolls. And saving throws.
Okay.
I'll give you a chain as well, Irons.
I'll pretend to know what that means.
When you attack, you subtract 1d4. And when you save...
Okay. So it's literally
Right,
just rolled.
Yep, on its turn, it is going to cast... nothing. It's going to use Feed on Irons again. And this time it's going to try and suck your wisdom a second time. Natural 1.
Wonderful.
Does that not do it?
It's an. Oh, of course. Oh, I thought this was the save one. Sorry. Yeah, no, it doesn't. No.
Oh. It's then going to slash at Dax. A 17 does hit him. And he takes 3 slashing and 3 psychic. For 6. Ah, that hurt my brain! What the fuck? Torin.
Ah, Jesus, was that thing born or defecated?
Alright, let's see if it is upset by your insult.
Does it share a language?
Yes, it does. It understands common. It stares at you and looks sad because it knows the truth is that it was defecated.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, no.
Right, it takes the psychic... Oh, it's vulnerable to psychic damage, actually. Yeah, it fucking screeches in agony as you fucking assail its brain with petty playground insults. And its next attack will have disadvantage. Speaking of which, it's going to use its... oh yes, plus save DC 0. It's going to use its legendary action to slash at Dax. 21, that'll hit. He takes 5 total. And that minces the vicious mockery. Yeah, because it's 3 and 2.
Oh,
Right.
Of course, right. I see.
That is my turn.
Okay, yeah. So Dax is gonna go, come on, stop doing that shit to me, man. Look, I'm gonna do it to you now. He draws his other sword. Attack 1 does not hit.
He has bad
Attack
inspiration.
2. Yeah, you know what? You're right. It's a D6, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they both hit. And he's going to deal 6, which is 3, and 11, which is 6.
Damn.
So 9 total damage. Yeah, the creature is starting to look a bit hurt.
Oh.
Irons.
It'll make a waste of a spell slot on when I cast Shield of Faith on Marcus, but I do want to cast Searing Smite.
Understandable.
Have a nice day.
So I'm going to do that, and my mace now glows with fire. And then I attack. I also take D4 away, right?
Yep. It
16.
hits.
Wonderful. 4, and then, oh, of course I need Searing Smite. There we are. Con save.
Okay, it will make a con save.
AFT,
Oh, it also needs to save twice
Place
for
the D&D
its
tonight.
concentration, actually. So, pass, fail, actually. You don't even subtract that 4. Don't worry about it, bro.
Oh, God.
And then it will roll again against this. Pass.
Oh.
Shit.
So it takes the damage, but it's not going to take any additional damage.
Okay.
Right. So you guys can get rid of your chains. Cool.
Cool.
So it takes 4, which is 2, and 3. So 5. It's going to use Hellish Rebuke on you.
Okay.
So, could you... Oh, God. Could you make me a dexterity saving throw, please?
Fucking hell.
It's the attacker.
No!
You take 15 fire damage.
Yeah. Burning man.
Yeah, some of Irons' armor melts off. One of his pauldrons hits the ground. Is that your turn?
It has to be.
Legendary action, my dude.
Fuck.
It is going
Wait,
to...
no, at the end of my turn,
We're gonna usually finish
I
about 10.
regain a whole
so don't
1 HP.
so not
Look
too
at
long.
me go.
Oh, yeah! Back in the money! It's going to turn to Dex, and it's going to try and feed off of him using his dexterity. Natural 1 again. What the hell is wrong with this thing? Marcus,
Yes.
attack. Get him.
I'll hit him with the longbow. Hello.
That it's
Yes.
big 8, which is small 4. Is that your turn?
What other action do I have? Do I get a move as
Reaction.
well?
You can move, yeah, and if you have anything that uses a bonus action, you can use that. But I don't think you do.
No, I was just looking. No, I will move though. Do I need the measuring?
You can move 30 feet.
So,
Every square is 5.
yeah, I think I'll go. Was it? Fuck, how'd you?
There's not much point in moving.
Oh, is there not? Oh, because I was thinking. No, right. You know what? I'll end it there.
You've got a perfectly fine vantage point.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, okay. Because I was just thinking, what if I whack out my swords? But then actually, looking at it, they do just as much damage. Actually,
Yeah,
they do less
and-
damage than the.
Yeah, you are an archer,
Yeah,
my
yeah,
dude.
of course. Yeah. So yeah, all right. I'll stay here. Don't worry. End turn.
Alright, Dreaming Demon. The Dreaming Demon is going to claw at our boy Dax.
Poor
12
Dax.
does not hit. It will then try and feed his Dex. 19 will hit.
Dial.
He takes 6 psychic damage and is not looking good.
Shit.
And he then has to make a dexterity saving throw,
Oh.
which he fails.
Oh.
He has disadvantage on saving throws and ability checks and attacks with Dex for 10 minutes. Alright, well, Torin, it's your turn. Yeah, he doesn't have Bardic Inspiration anymore.
How old's Dax looking, or would I have to roll a medicine check?
What's your passive medicine?
12?
He's been hurt.
Well, he's the thing standing between me and the sludge monster, so we're gonna give him a pat on the back.
I ain't feeling so good.
I got you, fam.
I'm still not feeling so good.
Yeah, well, it's only music, what can you expect?
Music is the path to the soul.
Music can heal the soul, so try irons next time.
Doesn't work on Irons.
He doesn't have a soul.
He is a soul.
Right.
That's my turn.
Okay. You're not going to bardic inspiration someone.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah,
someone
it's a
with
bonus action.
disadvantage.
Yeah, yeah, I give it to. Actually, who's doing the most damage right now? It's Dax. It's Dax. I give it to Dax.
Oh.
Yeah, Dax has 2 attacks, and they both, because he's got the dual wielder feat. Fighting style, sorry, not feat. Okay, yeah, Dax gets bardic inspiration, and yeah, he squares up to this thing. It's alright, Tarin, the table crew's gonna sort this shit out, fuck.
You've gone.
He's gonna add... He's not gonna add a d6 to that, because he'd have to roll max. He knows that this one's destined to fail. Yeah, he tries to skewer this thing, and it dodges out the way. And he goes it again! With a 13, he will add a d6 to that. And that's enough. He stabs it good for a big 6, minimum damage. Alright, I got him on the ropes. It's gonna use a legendary action.
Oh.
Wait, no, I think it already used it this turn, didn't it? No, it didn't.
No, it didn't.
Shit. It's gonna use a legendary action to cast... Yeah, it's gonna cast Blur. Its form starts shifting. And it becomes very hard to tell exactly where it is. Irons.
Is going to cast Healing Word on Dax with my last spell slot. For 4.
Okay.
Minimum. And then I'm going to attack with the mace. It's a normal roll. 17.
That is.
Wonderful.
Big free. Big free. Alright.
Makes me DM6.
Could you post the spell real quick?
Could I post a spell? Yeah.
Yeah, Searing Smite.
Also, you need to make a con save for his concentration on Blur.
Yep, that's true. Okay, so con save for Blur. 12.
Oh,
Wait, you
on a
didn't
successful
roll
save, the spell
disadvantage.
ends. Also, no,
Then.
because they're flanking.
Oh, good point, good point. Yeah, yeah.
It says on a successful save, the spell ends, didn't it? Did it get a success last time I used it?
Yeah.
Okay, so okay.
And yeah, it makes a con save to see if it will get hurt at the start of its turn. And it passes. So yeah, that's all the damage it will take. Is that your turn? Well, actually, as a reaction, it's going to use its last first level spell slot to Hellish Rebuke you.
You go on.
I'm sorry, buddy. Alright, big 7.
You say that.
Let's see if you can save it and live.
Hey.
Oh! Yeah. The Dreaming Demon blasts fire at Irons again, and the armor collapses,
Oh no.
and he is down. Marcus, it just took out your buddy.
Okay. I don't have any ability to heal him, do I?
Better than me than anyone else.
You have the ability to avenge him, though.
Ah, I do. I will have a pop at him. Longbow style. That hits, doesn't it? Or
That does indeed hit, yeah.
Longbow style. Arrow shot jutsu.
Yamaro! Yamaro! Alright, that is damage, and that means a con save to me for his spell. Wait, what spell is he concentrating on?
Blur.
Blur,
Blur.
of course. He passes, yeah.
Oh, baby.
Okay. The demon is going to jump on the armor and start slashing at it. If that's the end of your turn.
What can I do? What does second wind do?
Heals you.
Does
Yeah,
it heal anyone
it's-
else or just me?
Just you.
Just you. And it's not by a... Like, it can be quite a lot, so you're best saving it.
Oh,
You're
okay.
not missing much health.
I was gonna say if I could put it on someone, then I would.
No, sorry. Your best bet is if that's your turn, that's your turn.
I can't get between them, can I?
No.
No. Marcus looks at Torrin with confusion. Is there anything I could do? Play me a tune, Daddy.
You're doing what we need.
Alright, then.
Just
I'll
keep
end
it
the
up.
turn.
Alright. Dreaming Demon is going to go for a claw attack on downed irons. He has advantage. 18.
Oh, God.
Does an 18 hit?
An 18 will not hit, no.
Yeah, it jumps.
Do I have my shield up if I'm down?
I'm gonna say
Then it
no.
matches.
Okay, you fail a death save. 21. You-
Will hit.
You fail a death save. Torin!
Oh, shit.
As far as I'm aware, I can't heal irons, can I?
Nope.
I'm going to run up to it
Hey, Nick, how are you?
and attempt to drag it off of irons.
Dun,
Yep.
dun, 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 dun.
So that would be a grapple.
Yes.
Roll athletics.
Oh, nice.
Big 16. Small 13. It is grappled.
Can I pull it away from irons?
Yes, you can. Half movement, though, because, you know, you're dragging a creature. So you've moved 10 feet, you can move another 10 feet. Yep, you drag it back here. It is really slinky and horrible and sticky and oily.
Yeah.
Not fun. Is that your turn?
That is my turn. Actually, no, yeah, I'm too busy. That's my turn.
Okay, Dax is going to step here so that he does not have disadvantage. He's going to go, "Alright, motherfucker, you want to fall down?" And both of those hit.
Nice. Damn.
Oh, and that is half of 7 is 4. And that's exactly enough. Well, how about I do that to you? And he fucking stabs it in both of its eye holes. The creature lets out a sickening whine and then disperses into mist. And Irons, could you make me a death saving throw, please?
Yeah, I can once I've reopened my character sheets. I accidentally closed it.
Man, already thought he was dead.
Ooh.
Okay. What can we do? Do we put the head back on? Like,
Play some music, Torrin.
How do you triage a metal case?
come on, Magic Man! Roll a death save again, please.
I die.
Like, come on, you got like this magic spell like you did with me and do a heal?
It didn't work last time.
What do you mean last time?
I am going to, pointlessly cast.
Oh my god, where was that roll earlier? Yeah, you pump as much magic into him as possible, but then you realize as you establish a magical connection that there is nothing coming off of him. He is gone.
Wait, what?
No.
Come on, Irons. You got like the backstory and shit, right? You got the whole thing with the advent. You got a lot of things to do, man. I can't lose another one.
Not again.
Marcus, you got any herbs? Like you could rub some fucking ivory into him? That's not even a herb!
I got rations.
Yeah, I don't think he's hungry.
Have we got anything?
Dax gets out one of his potions and just pours it on the helmet. Come on, man.
What about the potion, the blue one, that's on irons?
I don't
Do you
see
say
how
that in
fire
character?
Maybe we should take a guess with the potion.
Alchemist fire isn't going to help. Look at what fire already did to him.
The fuck? Do we have anything?
Is there anything we can do to repair the armor? Maybe if he's just a soul attached to it, just give him something to come back to.
Well, I've got.
I don't know.
Are you a blacksmith? Because I ain't. You know who was? He points at irons.
Shit.
Torrin screams at the top of his lungs at the sheer irony of the situation.
Iron. Oh fuck.
Dax sits against the wall. Look, the sun will be up in like 30 minutes. If he's gone, he's gone. We're gonna have to, I don't know, bury him.
I'll start digging.
I can't even go out on one fucking job without losing someone I care about.
Hold! Have we actually lost Irons then?
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh, fucking bullshit!
If a character dies, they're dead.
He's never alive!
Wow, alright.
Dude,
I,
even if resurrection magic existed, none of you have that kind of power.
Or money.
Irons would have if he'd have like leveled up a bit longer.
Just a bit.
I'll give you a hand. It wouldn't feel right if I wasn't helping.
Huh. I'm very shook. I honestly don't know what to do.
Yeah. The two of them are digging a grave outside.
Marcus is helping too.
Marcus comes out to help.
Motherfucker, he's actually got a grave PNG. I can't. I can't. This is actually sad. I'm sad right now. Is there generally no way we could bring Irons back?
I mean, resurrection magic doesn't exist in Ocarful. I said that from the start.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit.
I can't believe I lost so many people, and I thought that we don't put him in yet. Jesus Christ! I thought that he's very eager.
He's moving again.
Right. Okay.
I thought you guys were joking outside. I'm sorry.
After the orcs, I lost everyone. I shouldn't have brought you guys into this. I just thought it would be a good new beginning, you know? New friends, new life. Go out, do some good. But people just die. Who the fuck was I kidding? We can't be fucking heroes. We're a fucking gobbling a devil man and Tauren. Irons was the only one of us who even was remotely heroic and... Well, there's the fucking lie of heroism for you.
Fucking bold of me to think saving some little girl's teddy bear couldn't even save that woman.
I'm sorry.
Some fucking hero I am.
As dawn breaks, Irons, you get back up, and you've noticed that nobody's around. Oh yeah, you get a hit point back. Yeah.
Motherfucker! Honest, I swear to God.
I can't believe he's gone.
I kind of feel like I can still hear him clanking around.
Do you have any idea how much?
It's the ghost of Irons, who is also a ghost.
Fuck me.
How come you ain't in pieces no more?
You punch me.
Dude, he's dead again. Don't.
I stop. I go to swing with full strength at his face, and I stop just before and just.
Oh, fucking hell.
Irons, buddy, what the fuck is this?
See, I came back once. I can do it again.
What is there, like a limit? Like you gonna die for real one day, or what?
I feel like this is something you should have told us before.
I've been
Dug a
crying,
grave
you
with my
asshole.
bare
I supervised him digging a grave.
Do you know how big you are? Big fucking grave.
I didn't want to suggest that we just put you in piece by piece, because that seemed a bit disrespectful, but would make the job much more efficient.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. I am here to stay.
I would like everyone that isn't Irons to roll Arcana, please.
Oh, fucker, roll the fuck
okay,
out.
I get
Oh, God.
Marcus, you have no idea. Torin and Dax, it's not just that he's like a soul in a piece of armor. He's a revenant without a body.
So for clarification, what's a revenant?
So a revenant is basically if you die and you have some serious rage about some unfinished business, like revenge,
Like plot.
then your soul refuses to leave.
Oh, hell yeah.
It is so goddamn stubborn that it just
So
comes
the
back.
only time he'll ever pass on is when he's avenged
Yes.
his daughter.
Yeah, but
So-
when his daughter is avenged, he will die on the spot.
So he's basically got plot protection, but also the sadness right at the end.
Yeah, essentially, he's got one mission in life, which is to get revenge on what happened to him, and then he's gone forever.
Well, shit. But enjoy
Yeah.
the time we have with you, Irons.
Well, you don't know that. You got a 10.
Listen, you've just told me. True.
Orin explains.
Thank you.
I truly appreciate the respect. And I'm sorry for not letting you know before.
It can be you can always be unsure as to what people's reaction will be to this.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like... I guess we're all kind of hiding something or other, huh?
I
I
feel like
wasn't exactly forthcoming with the whole orc thing.
I mean, man doesn't die. I mean, it's a bit different.
But still, even though I come back, there is that moment where it's just nothing. I can't describe nothing to you. I'm swept into the void, and it's horrible.
I mean, let's be fair, it's fairly difficult to explain anything to me.
Shit.
So there's no, like, no green pastures, no Arcadia, no hells, no nothing? Just
There
nothing?
is. Not that I can remember. If there is, I certainly have no recollection of it at all. It's just... I don't just see black, I don't just see white, I just see nothing.
You don't see.
Exactly.
Let's not have you die so often, huh?
This is not an excuse to throw my life away. But if it comes to it, I am better than any of you.
Okay, well, I don't like that tone.
When it comes to sacrifice,
Hold on.
you know what I mean.
No, I outright refuse. I'm the leader of this fucked up little ragtag band of flunkies. No one is sacrificing anyone for any time. No way, no how. I don't care if you're coming back later or not. You're looking after the life you got right now.
And I can't repair you. I imagine you might be able to repair yourself, but...
Oh yeah, his armor looks fine. It looks just how it was before he got hurt.
Damn.
I don't know how that works. It's not my line of magic.
It's my body.
Look, what I'm saying is, no one's taking stupid risks, even if they feel like they can, because they'll come back later. You come back right where your corpse is, yeah? All it's gonna take is for you to die in the wrong place where we can't get your body parts where they need to be, and someone's gonna Azire you up and bury all the pieces of you around the whole world. Or, God forbid, put you in some kind of eternal prison.
I don't like the sound of that.
No. So you get treated like just the rest of us, just as mortal. I ain't having you die any more times. Not for anyone, not for anything. You understand me?
I understand.
And god damn it, don't ever scare me like that again. He hugs your leg.
I was just gonna say, Irons drops to his knees and sticks out his arms for everybody to take.
Marcus will put a hand on the shoulder. There.
Oh, and by the way, you heal up to 13 due to your passive ability.
You probably now understand what I mean when not every being has a brain or a heart, but a soul.
I'm friends with Torin, of course I understand. Now then, he claps his hands together. Let's go find a little girl's doll.
I think we should have charged her in the end.
She certainly fucking charged us.
Where did that monster come from?
Is it not native to the woods?
Do I know, Dax?
Can
Do
I
Uh,
roll what it is?
I would like all of you to roll Arcana.
Fucking, I hate this one. This one doesn't give me anything. Oh, okay.
So no, I know what it is, but Irons doesn't.
It's the Dream and
I'm
Demon?
the Alchemist's fire.
Marcus.
Hello.
You're the only one.
Oh,
You're the only one that rolled high enough. That was a type of fiend.
Fiend.
Yes, something from the lower planes, either the Abyss, Pandemonium, the Nine Hells, one of those. And they're only allowed on the material plane if a sacrifice is made or in a contract.
Oh.
Which means someone, either this thing managed to get someone to kill themselves to open a portal for it, or someone sent it after you, and it doing this to you was how it would win its freedom.
Ah, so someone sent it for us.
Most likely, yes.
Okay. Do I share this information with the group?
I don't know, do you?
Yes, I do. I just don't know if that's like automatic, you know. Like
We haven't even done our first job and someone has it out for us.
Did I sleep with someone's wife?
Yeah,
I mean, like recently.
probably.
You're not helping.
I hope the pseudo dragons are okay.
No worries, how often you sleep with people's wives?
We'll find out when we get back to city, I suppose.
Did you know when the oh god, what do you call it? There's no monster ID on the side. Did
What?
it? You know when it fucked off and like killed,
Yeah.
got killed. Does it leave anything behind? Is there something we can inspect or?
No. Actually, knowing that it's a fiend,
Yeah.
you would know that you didn't kill it. You destroyed its body, and it will just reform back in the lower planes.
So we destroyed the host for now.
You destroyed its temporary form in the material plane, yeah.
So it failed its contract and was forced home.
Yep.
Like a very shitty
Got it.
Meeseeks.
Literally like a Mr. Meeseeks, yeah.
Really cheap.
Like a Mr. Meeseeks with terrible consequences.
So to clarify, someone has had to kill themselves or be killed for that to be summoned.
No. So
Oh.
the two ways that devils, demons, and such can get to the planes, to the material plane, is if a portal is opened. The only way to open a portal to down there, at a low level of magic, is to sacrifice.
A low.
It
level of magic.
takes souls to generate the power to open a portal. Unless you're a very powerful kind of wizard, like, we're talking 15th level plus.
Oh, okay.
So either sacrifices have been made so that a portal could be opened, and this thing has used that, which is unlikely, or someone has contracted it.
Wow.
So they've said, I want one of these kinds of creatures to do X. And the fact that it's out here in the middle of nowhere, specifically attacking you, it's pretty obvious that someone has set it on you.
Yeah.
And if it did that successfully, it would then be free to roam the material plane.
And they must be from the city because they know where we live.
We don't know.
Yeah, you don't know that there was a guy that came to your house in a cloak with that.
Okay, great.
That was for the audience.
Yeah, that was an audience one.
Fuck.
I have added a quote to Irons' sheet.
Yeah.
The armor stays on.
The one below that.
There's one below?
Yeah,
Yeah,
close
close and reopen it, yeah.
Oh, okay. Nice. Oh, fucking hell.
Well, as you guys set up to head out again, you roll up your bedrolls and you hit the road looking into the forest of unknowable terrors to discover the location of the little girl's teddy bear.
Oh.
That is where we will end tonight's session.
Oh, wow, at least we found the fucking teddy bear in the end.
No, we didn't.
We haven't found that yet.
Oh, wait, what?
We haven't found the teddy bear yet.
And Irons, without healing, must now continue with half health.
You should have 13, not 12.
Oh, okay.
Because it heals you, up to half and then 1.
Okay.
Yeah, that is where we're going to end tonight.
Oh,
So, everyone in the audience, thank you for joining us. All the players, thank you for being here.
Thank the
Oh,
GM for
that was
his excellent
awesome.
skills.
Thank you
Yeah,
for your
that-
story.
That's a really good. It's a really good session. You boys did fantastic.
I'm digging
Is
it.
Irons actually gone? Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, absolutely.
I was
No way to
generally,
bring him back.
I
No.
was generally confused, but also like kind of heartbroken at the same time. 'Cause I'm like, wait a minute, I don't.
I know how revenants work, and I was like, I really can't show it. I know I can't, I mustn't.
I was like,
I'm playing a revenant in another campaign, and the suicide move is one of my classics.
you see me? No, you don't.
Hey guys, why are you digging a hole? Ah!
Like, it's been like 3 times where it's like, oh my god, a powerful enemy has arrived. It's like, oh, it's okay, I'll hold him off. Will you be okay? No.
That's my secret cap. I'm always dead. Fucking hell.
Oh man, but yeah. So yeah, I wanted the first session to be very light-hearted and get you into sort of the role-play stuff.
Yeah.
This one, I wanted to show off how powerful the storytelling could be, how graphic it could be.
Yeah. Definitely felt that.
So I wanted a lot of very hard-hitting scenes, such as the murder at the wagon,
Yeah.
the orcs, the memories and such. The Dreaming Demon was actually supposed to show up at your house and attack you there after you guys had found the teddy bear. But I figured it made more sense for the pacing to have it happen here.
Yeah.
Because I felt like this is better to experience early. So now, between these two sessions, you should have a very good understanding of the scope of D&D.
It was
I mean,
really cool.
I also... Oh, sorry, Billy.
Because Jordan now has experienced the sorrow of another character's death without the character actually having died.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's not a cop-out because that was in the in your sheet from the start. We all knew that was the case. Well, I and you knew that was the case.
Oh, god damn it. I gotta admit, I gotta remember to do things like Taylor did when he grabbed the thing off the table. That's something I gotta keep remembering you can kind of do in the world. Because I feel like...
grab off the table?
when you
demon.
pulled him across. Like, when you pulled him across. I've got to remember you can interact with almost nearly everything. In a sense.
Yeah, you don't have to restrict yourself to the mechanics. If you want to do something, you can ask me and I'll explain how it would work and if it would be beneficial.
Cool.
If you really, really wanted, it would be a stupid idea, but if you really wanted, and you were strong enough, you could pick up the table and beat the shadow to death with that.
Well, one thing that you can do if you need some quick cover against ranged units is flip a table on its side.
Yeah.
Boom, half cover.
Yep.
Oh, that reminds me. I forgot to say it at the time, but Torrin would have picked up one of the broken javelins out of that man's body.
Okay, sure. Add that to your inventory.
I have.
Cool. But yeah, what do you think?
I love it.
Yeah, you excited for the next one?
I am, but I'm also kind of now worried about the next one. I'm worried
Why are
for
you worried
irons.
about the next one?
I'm worried for irons.
Why? Oh, because yeah.
I got a feeling your body part's gonna get took off us at some point. That's all. I feel it. We're gonna get jacked like mid fight.
You can have to carry his head around.
Yeah.
My body feels like it's around here somewhere.
It's too heavy.
Not even irons can fix irons. I can't get to full health without a rest.
So none of us can none of us heal irons at all, or is it a case of...
What does my Song of Rest heal?
That's what I was wondering, because doesn't
yes, it does, because short rests do heal him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. So he's still somewhat affected by the Song of Creation. Okay.
Yeah. But also, he heals himself up to half whenever he's below half health,
Right.
at a rate of 1 health per 6 seconds.
I forgot to ask, but every time he dies, does he lose health or anything as a consequence, or is it...
What, like max
No.
health?
Well, yeah, that's what I was wondering, because obviously...
And then it goes, yeah, that'd be cool if it just went further and further down until it's
No, you can't add that now. We started.
No, but that's not how it works. No.
Okay, cool. Okay.
No, I like the idea that it's like hollowing in Dark Souls. Every time you die, a little piece of you doesn't come back.
Magic Turtle asked if we need a artificer?
An artificer.
I don't know. Sorry, I don't know what the fuck that
I
is.
think if you mean like fixing stuff, even Irons can. He is a blacksmith. He can fix his own armor, but that won't heal him.
I kind of
Yeah.
chuckled when Dax turned around and said, "The only person can heal him is him."
Wait, what?
When I think it
Oh,
was-
right, yeah.
I was like, "Don't laugh! Don't laugh!" And then fucking Taylor, the
Oh,
irony,
man.
the irony. Oh.
Oh my god, I didn't even notice.
What? What?
The irony.
The
Oh.
irony.
I was like, no, that's he's trying to make me
Halfway
go.
through, though, Taylor messaged me and just said he's a revenant, isn't he? And I smiled at that message for a while. Oh man. Yeah, also artificers, I'm not doing artificers in this campaign, so just because like Okarthal where it's at right now is just before an industrial revolution where artificers become an available class.
Grey Boys 2.
Yep, that will be a Grey Boys 2 thing. I have a very strict timeline for my world. It's a lot of details gone into it.
We have a chart.
That's the multiverse chart. That's different. The Grey Boys itself has a book called The Grey Boys Timeline that details its entire history from when it first formed out the sea.
You know,
It's a long book.
Big book.
God damn.
You could probably kill a deal with it.
You couldn't lift it to drop it on a deer. But yeah, it details everything from the formation of the landmass itself to how the dragons took over, how the mind flayers took over from the dragons. It details the Civil War. It details the Isaiah War, where Isaiah came back from the dead and fucking tried to kill everyone. And it details the end of the Grey Boys 1, which two of these people have yet to experience. But soon. Very soon.
God
Yeah.
damn.
They are level 19, Jord.
Fuck me. Damn.
Speaking of, I will tell you, I've decided that after completing this job, you guys will level up.
Ooh,
Nice.
yay.
And then we'll probably stay at level 3 for a while.
Yeah.
Just because it's a nice, easy level to be at.
Yeah. We get our archetypes, which is always good fun.
Yep, you get your special things.
I already have my special things.
Oh, look at you, Mr. Cleric.
No,
Everyone else gets their special
I'm
things.
sad because, like, I don't get extra attack.
My mummy says I'm
Ever.
special anyway.
Neither do I.
Laughs
Yeah,
in
it's not really
Dax.
a bad thing.
Laughs in Dax, who already has 2 attacks because of his dual wielding.
Well, I
Yeah, I get one of these and one of those.
Butcher your boy.
No, night, guys. Thanks for the session, Arch.
Have a good
Thanks,
night, Billy.
Good night.
And good luck at Skule tomorrow.
Cheers.
Right, and I feel
Yeah,
we're
I
ending
hope
the
you guys like Dax though, because that was my first opportunity to properly play him.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was nice that was having Dax in as well this time.
Yeah, the players I've got, I love you all, but it's a little bit tricky because we've got Jord who's new, we've got Taylor who's shy, and we've got Billy who's also relatively new and also a child. So yeah, I this is why I wanted to have a DMPC because I know that I'm really loud and talk a lot.
I think give it a few more sessions, I'll be able to back and forth.
You are honestly, I can't remember what it was, but at one point you turned to Tarin and you asked him a question, and I thought he's learning. Yes,
my boy.
yes, instigate conversation, Jord. Yes.
That was the only time in the whole session.
No, you did it 2 times after.
Did
I keep track of these things. Yeah.
I? Oh.
To considering it's your 3rd session, that is massive. You are really picking up on it.
Oh, thank you.
I know some people who are like, in their 30s and are just so absolutely god awful that they become furniture. Cough, cough, Vordox.
Should I end the stream?
Well, we were still talking about it, and this might be interesting for people to listen to later, but yeah, that's not a bad idea. So, hello, mod people. Have a lovely evening.
Yeah, thank you everyone for joining. We'll see you all next time. 7 p.m. next Sunday. No, wait.
No.
No,
Not this Sunday.
not next Sunday.
Not this Sunday. Sunday after. Right.
Yep, so the next one will be on the 3rd.
Yes. Right. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. everyone, for
Goodbye.
joining. Bye. We'll see you next time.